Welcome to another episode of Evrand. I'm going to take off the starting soon, and we're going to just jump right into
starting now.
This is happening.
Oh man, I forgot to change the title.
We certainly didn't record this last Tuesday.
Why would we do that? They know it if they watched that you weren't here last Tuesday. So
Yeah, so it would make sense that I would show up after the normally scheduled game to do a quick recording so we could pull off the world's greatest bank robbery.
Did you guys?
Funny joke, Jake. You're very funny at jokes that you make.
And you guys have charges, right? You guys each have 10.
Yeah.
They each have 10 charges, and we got 2 reliquaries last time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Well, that happened last game.
Yeah, you don't have any.
Everybody's fingernails fell off.
Yeah, we have no fingernails.
Everyone.
Not Tad Cooper. He has.
I decided to not hamstring Tad Cooper.
That's great.
Because it was basically.
This isn't allowed anymore.
No, that is.
It is?
Yeah.
Turtle?
What was the other?
Did he get challenged to a duel?
What was
Oh,
that?
okay.
What was the other? Was there 2 tips last week or just that one?
There were 2.
What was
Do
the
you
other?
remember what the other one was?
There was another one.
Oh, you
It
guys.
was a lot of fun too. It was.
It wasn't the burned down forest that we went into, right?
No.
No, that was different.
Let me see.
There was definitely one.
Was
I
it the
feel
monster that attacked us? The what's it called?
like. Was it a weird one?
They were all
Wendigo?
weird. No.
The weird Wendigo.
No. That wasn't it.
I feel like there was a second.
Let me see.
There definitely was.
Didn't have the hair.
That's true. This deck is making me nostalgic.
Right?
That's
Who's
one.
just
Their
Seen cards that,
fingernails.
like,
Oh.
We'll look at Yu-Gi-Oh cards in forever. So I'm like, oh, I remember playing with this one.
Let's see. Didn't you summon something? Unicorn, right?
Yes!
Yes!
We summoned a unicorn.
That was there for
I
me.
chatted with it for like a hot second.
It was like a night sky looking unicorn.
Or no, was that a wild magic surge? That was a wild
That was wild magic.
That was a
surge.
wild magic surge.
Oh, okay,
Alright,
so maybe
never
we
mind.
thought it was a.
Yeah.
It made me.
So
confused.
I started just casting all my sorcerer spells at the end of the day so I could roll on the wild magic search table.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, and it did it twice. And the second time, it was you magically summon a unicorn for a minute. So a unicorn popped up, and we weren't in combat. We were like about to go to bed, and so we chatted for a second. It didn't like how pumped Brina was about it. Brina got really into it because pretty unicorn. Yeah,
Pretty unicorn.
pretty unicorn. And right
He did
before
not
he
like
left,
me.
I was like, he was like, do you want anything else from me? I was like, I don't know. Can you do anything? Like what help could you give us? And he looked over at Pat, went over and booped him on the snoot with his horn, and cured his Wendigo fever. So now Wave is not gonna turn into a Wendigo in a couple days.
That's great.
Like he might have.
I didn't know that was a thing. That might
Yeah,
happen.
neither did we until it was cured.
So guys, we
Sorry,
think
smelling
random
death.
question before we jump into the game.
Yes.
Who do you think is the most sarcastic out of all of us?
Of all us?
Out of us, yeah.
Out
YouTube
of
wants
all
to
of
know.
us?
Yeah, out of the 5 of us, who is the most sarcastic?
Like in life, or just like when we're here?
Probably when we're here.
Probably.
I'm gonna assume when we're here.
Like snarky sarcasm.
I mean, sarcasm, Pat. In general.
I say one of you too.
Yeah, probably.
And probably
Definitely
one of us.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
You guys
I
have
judge
such
too.
different brands of sarcasm.
Yeah, it's hard to judge.
It's refined over 26.
You each have your
27
personal style of sarcasm.
28?
28.
28 years of knowing each other
Yeah.
gets
That's solid
refined.
friendship. Yeah, you guys came together to be more sarcastic.
Yeah, I did.
Just
It was
The
just,
power of their sarcasm
It's the
combined.
power of friendship.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I
Alright.
think Sean is sarcastic if I had to pick somebody in this room here.
Anyway, so welcome to
there's-
Evrand. A couple of things to get out of the way up front. We do have 2 lovely sponsors. That would be Initiative Coffee Company and Elderwood Academy.
Woo!
Oh, what you made? You made cookies?
Yeah.
Thanks, Claire.
Thanks, Claire. I'll take them.
Yeah, none for you, Celine.
I know. This is 2 weeks in a row that you make stuff.
She's trying to. She's
last week.
Cupcakes.
tempted
You weren't here last week.
No, she was here last week.
Oh,
Jake wasn't
here
here.
last week.
I might have
Mm.
been
You just start making baked goods when I'm trying to lose weight, Claire. You're killing me.
Her and Sean have a deal.
Yes, we do.
Against
we have
you.
a bet.
No, me and Claire.
Oh, you and Claire?
That's why they keep making baked
You
goods.
guys have a bet?
No, we have a deal.
What's the
About
deal?
She'll make baked goods.
To try to sabotage you.
Well, you're the only one who's eaten them,
For
so
now.
you're gonna lose.
It's a slow burn.
He'll wear you down.
Look at how much he's.
Look at how long it took in the first place. He'll wear you down.
Anyway, a saucy night tonight.
I almost ate a cupcake
Thank you,
recipe
Claire.
too. I was very tempted.
So,
These are
thank
still
you,
gooey.
It's so hot and gooey. It's
Uh,
awesome.
No, 2.5 weeks in, I'm doing good.
I'm so proud of you, dear.
So anyway, we got our sponsors, Elderwood Academy and Initiative Coffee Company. So last week on Evrand, if you guys are unfamiliar, you'll see a little bar below me that says, fill a reliquary to make something happen. For the month of January and probably into February, any of those donations go to pay a Twitch engineer to help design us really cool overlay stuff so you guys can see graphical representations of things you donate to the players, as well as cool on-screen effects and things like that. Him and I have been back and forth a bunch. Things are coming along. It's just taking a little longer than expected, which is fine. I asked for a lot. And it was based off of like, hey, so can you do this and this and this and this and this? And he's like, maybe? And I was like, okay, but like, what if it's like this? He's like, oh, I get it now. So that's where we're at. So the reliquary is this thing that you guys can donate towards, and as it tips or overloads or whatever terminology we officially land on, it will cause something to happen, something good, bad, or weird. We've had almost exclusively weird thing happen on all of the streams. So in this particular game, everybody's hair grew 4 inches. The party over a short rest. Everyone in the whole world has lost their fingernails, and they've been transported to an alternate universe that is a musical.
no, it's been eventful.
And there may have been something else.
There totally was.
I feel like there
Was there
but
another
I don't
reliquary? Was there?
remember.
We know that it was the fingernails.
Maybe
But something
we're
else
just-
happened last time.
Maybe we're just confusing it with the wild magic sword.
I don't think so.
Pull up
So,
the YouTube video from last week.
well, we got people in the chat that were here last week. So
Oh, okay, I do remember it.
So if you
Let us
recall, what happened at the end was the party traveled through and they met a lot of strange creatures. Creatures that didn't seem like they really fit in this world or any other world.
Oh, man.
Many-eyed, tentacled creatures with strange abilities.
Or demon
and
things and trees.
Yeah, there was weird demon things inside of trees.
What kind of demon thing?
It was like a fetus of it.
It was
a
a-
demon baby.
It
All
was
right,
a
cool.
fetal demon creature with long claws, cloven hooves, and it had antlers sort of that came out of its head, but each antler ended in an eye socket with goat eyes.
All right, cool. I'm
Fun
glad I
stuff.
finished that.
And then a big one came out and we fought it, right?
Yeah, and the big one did eventually show up. You fought that. You fought the weird guys that hooted. That was
Oh.
episode
Oh, yeah,
prior.
the frog thing.
The frog things.
With the
Actually,
tentacles in the eyes.
yep.
What burned?
Oh, no.
What singed my stuff off? My hair, my arm hairs. Didn't something singe? Or get rid of my long arm hairs?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
something exploded.
Yeah,
in
the
the
one with
exploded.
the
Yeah.
the antlers had an incendiary cloud.
Because it was also like fire skinned.
Ah,
Yeah.
fire skin.
Yeah.
Bark. Yeah.
That's right.
How do? Okay.
So as they made their way down the coast, they have basically been along the coastline. Here, getting closer towards Gowager, and they came across a rocky field with a pedestal and a platform on top of said pedestal, and then a large open expanse that was cleared and flat and almost gridded in nature. And on the opposite side was another pedestal. Reverence decided to climb up to get a better vantage point, at which point they heard the shifting of stone as the other platform raised up, and at that other end was a strange-looking gentleman with strange attire, a chained necklace and an upside-down triangle of golden color with an eye in the middle, ridiculously coiffed hair, and as he pointed at Reverence, a small deck of cards appeared on the platform in front of Reverence, and he took from a pouch on his belt deck of cards, stuck them on the table, and told him that it was indeed time to duel. Duel. So, if you will, internet, forgive us for a short period. We're going to play a match of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the middle of this Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Woo!
It's just one game, and we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I have a deck. There were decks designed for every player, depending on who... Actually, and I had thought about doing the opposite, too, possibly. Like, maybe since you're about fighting undead, and this is an undead deck, so I thought about giving Pat, I have a fire deck.
I have the opposite.
I thought about doing that, right? Undead
What
is
if
the
you
opposite.
have dinosaurs?
Well,
you're a monk, so
you're a
you
monk.
a spellcaster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I also have like I have a machine deck.
Okay.
I have an earth deck. I have a lot of options for things.
Cool.
The fusion, elemental hero fusion deck. So with that,
that's one you got to be used to using.
That's tricky, but it's good.
Truth.
All right, so.
Alright, what?
Yeah, and you see the cards appear in front of you, and as they do, basically 5 spots appear in then a second row of 5, and a little counter appears on the side. You guys all see it floating in midair for some reason that says 8,000.
Where did we all end up oriented?
You guys were trying to like sneak around the outside.
Oh, try to like edge around.
And then that's
See
when
what
it
was
happened. Because Wade was gonna walk right through the middle, and I was like, "Do you want to walk right through the middle of this?" And he's like, "Nah,
We searched for traps.
Yeah.
There were no traps.
Are we sure?
not yet."
He checked for magic.
Oh!
There was no magic.
Not yet.
Not yet. So we're just off on the sidelines.
As this happens,
Rev,
you
okay.
see the whole
What's the
field
secret?
illuminates with illusion
What is
magic.
it?
Ooh.
Rev? Yeah.
It's illusion magic.
Thanks!
From them, though.
Who's the guy with the thing, the hair?
Who's the guy with the thing in the hair?
Are you?
I'm asking you.
I'm gonna climb up to the top.
He can
like,
hear you.
Rev.
Hey guy, who are you?
And he
I'm
says,
gonna cast
"Who I am is not important, but it is time
Guidance for 3.
to duel."
Thank you.
Ooh.
Alright, I can do this.
This guy really has a one-track mind.
And he says, "Draw your cards." And it's 5 cards?
I think so.
5 cards, and then you draw the 6.
It is 6 when at the
6.
beginning of your turn. I
Yeah.
think.
Yep, it's been a while
Yeah.
for both of us.
So who goes first?
How do we want to decide who goes first?
Shaw goes first.
It's not necessarily good.
He says,
Shaw goes second.
"You can go first."
Rock, paper,
Okay.
scissors.
And he basically imparts into your mind the knowledge of duel monsters.
Oh!
Oh shit.
So now you know.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, good.
As you pick up the cards, it comes to you. You know what? Better yet, Karibo whispers it into your ear.
Oh, that's awesome! Wait, I get... And the blue... Oh! Alright, I'm gonna put this in face down defense position.
It's been so long.
That is the end of my turn.
I'm really glad I was playing this because I would have no idea what's going on.
And he goes, and he draws all cards way out here for no reason, and then he pulls it in.
That seems excessive.
Says,
How far apart are these two?
they're basically, if you imagine a typical Yu-Gi-Oh match where they're on the opposite.
They're like 60 feet apart, just like
Well,
yelling at each other.
and you
That's
watch
cheating.
as
Yeah,
he
that's
places,
what he's cheating.
as Rev places the cards down, graphical representations of the cards appear on the map.
This is
front of you.
fancy.
Yeah. You know what they say, you gotta know when to hold them.
Oh, and oh.
Yep.
Nowhere in the roll them.
Is it, guys? I'm trying to
Know
focus.
when to walk. No, wait, right? Know
I'm-
when to run.
I'm trying to focus.
And he
I'll
says,
even
"I
hold 'em.
will play this card. Face-up attack move. Rapid fire magician." And he watches a magician appears in front of him with dual staves and swirling cavalcade of things above him.
Do you guys think if we
Okay.
throw rocks or something at
And then he says,
it would affect anything?
I would.
"Then I shall play a spell, because they're spell cards, not magic cards anymore."
Oh, yeah!
They change it to spell from magic. And he
Hit
goes,
him with tiny
"I shall
rocks.
play a spell card. Heavy Storm."
Shit.
Eliminate all magic, and then if I activate a spell card, you're going to take 400 points of light point damage from my rapid fire magician.
Alright.
Then... that's dumb. Don't do that. One card, face down.
The attack points of your monster.
1,600.
1,600.
What do you say?
Alright.
I'm gonna attack your face. I attack your face down monster.
Pyramid Turtle. You take
damn
400 points of
Alright,
life point damage.
we are even now.
Feel cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
This makes me miss
Cool.
a Yu-Gi-Oh video, like Game Boy game. It was fun.
I still have 2. I almost played them, but I lost the
Awesome.
charger.
PlayStation.
I'm going to
Try to
sacrifice
have it
my
somewhere.
Pyramid Turtle to summon
I know I have all my
Ryukogi,
Game Boys still.
and I'm gonna
I
attack
go
you.
home.
Alright,
Let's see if I can find it. I don't want to play.
The battery might not be good in the game anymore.
I'm sorry.
The battery might not be good in the game anymore. Game Boy game? Game Boy.
Game Boy Advance.
Maybe it was.
Do you still have a Game Boy Advance?
I got 3.
I got the Game Boy Player.
My
for the
brothers
GameCube.
each had theirs, and I ended up with all of them at some point.
Alright, so what's your
Because I
attack?
have some.
2,400.
Lost a lot of games there.
I'm gonna use my rapid fire, which should take 800 points.
And then I'm going to put this card down. Go.
Oh, look how confident he is. It's great.
Every time.
He's so tall and majestic.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we're supporting you.
You're doing it weird.
How are we doing it weird? I called you majestic.
Yeah, but being tall doesn't make... Wait, sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't know being tall made me a better duelist, but according to my buddy, it does actually.
There you go.
Makes me a better duelist.
I
So the
don't
fact
know
that
what
you got
this
taller
does.
recently makes you.
It's been long enough. I'm like, I don't know.
I know it's very useful for something. But what it's useful for, that I can't tell you.
Bryce says the music you're playing is sick. He's watching it right now. Bebop.
Ribbon
Alright.
game here.
I'm gonna play Lightning Vortex. Discard a card from my hand and destroy your face-up monster.
Fine.
Your turn! Your move, even!
Oh, no! Oh, sweet. I'm gonna play a Book of Life.
Yeah.
Special summon a zombie to the field, and discard, remove one of monster from your graveyard from play.
Yeah. Got a real bad draw. It's gonna go south real quick.
So I'm gonna attack your life points directly.
400.
Oh yeah!
400.
You can do it, Reverence!
And then I'm gonna play
Just believe in your
Fall of
heart!
the Mummy.
Go,
Does
Reverence!
what?
If there's no monster on my side of the field, I can special summon one zombie monster card from my hand.
You can do it, you majestic.
And it
ass
is
little
a infinity sign magic card.
Yeah.
So it stays up.
It hangs out. Why not, right?
Wait,
dude.
continuous?
Does
Continuous?
Reverence do that?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Reverence just goes-
too stoic.
They call it the mummy.
This is
Call them mummies.
I'm gonna activate my trap card. I don't know what it does. I put 3
Does-
spell counters on it.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't tell you what it does.
No, I put 3 spell counters on it. During each of my turns, I can move one of the card's spell counters to another face-up card on the field that I put a spell counter on. What that does, it'll probably be useful
Probably something.
at some point.
Probably something.
That's all I got there.
Alright. I'm going to attack your life points directly.
Going down.
Oh no, Yugi! This isn't going so great!
Uh-oh.
Why is it Mickey Mouse?
I don't
Oh no!
I'll see you later! Oh!
I'm not positive Disney doesn't own Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's true.
Fair.
I don't know that. Alright, that's my turn.
I'm gonna play Change of Heart.
You most certainly are.
I'm gonna take your zombie here. And then
Put a spell counter on.
I could. I'm gonna sacrifice him. Play my Dark Magician Girl.
I'm gonna play compulsory compulsory evacuation device. Run away! I got back to your hand.
Damn it. Yep. Alright, that's... I got my spell counters, though.
You do. Fuck, I'm worried about that. Alright. I put this card down, and that's my turn.
Can't you summon zombies from the graveyard?
From my hand.
Yeah. No, that's not helpful here, is it?
You... maybe.
No, I assume it's not.
Wait. Okay, yeah, I can't do it.
One card, face down, in defense mode.
Cool.
Jesus, this is so bad. I got a real bad draw. I got 2 tribute monsters right out the gate. It's not a good thing.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna play the magic card, Painful Choice.
I forget that lets you take life point damage? Right?
No,
Or...
I take 5 cards from my deck, show them to you, and you pick which one I put in my hand.
That's right. It is a painful choice. There's a lot of internal monologue happening. You see him just
Staring a lot.
yeah.
Why is he always staring like, who? Why is he
Who even
here?
is this guy?
How old does this guy look?
It's hard to say. Maybe like a teenager, but maybe like a 30-year-old or 50-year-old. You really can't tell. There's no smile lines, but he's really his age is hard to pin down.
That hairstyle.
The hair really.
What is he wearing?
He's wearing a kind of a weird jackety cape thing, black sleeveless shirt, like blue pants.
Blue pants? Oh no!
Why would one wear pants?
I don't have any.
Because one's out in public, okay?
Gross.
The other ones go to your graveyard? Back in your deck.
Graveyard.
Fuck.
Nice blue pants!
Cedric.
Yeah.
Good one.
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna play Reload.
What's this?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Does that let you summon? Was it?
No, I just get 2 new cards
Okay.
without discarding the cards I had because I could not use them.
Flip summons don't count as tributes. That's just a separate if it's out on the field already.
Correct.
As
You can flip summon it and then tribute.
Yeah, that's right.
I think.
I think so too.
All right. That's not at all better than the things I had.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Goddamn dick. I don't know. Maybe.
Cool. Well,
Yes. I feel like you're cheating when you do that because I can't see the card because it's behind you. I'm just saying. It's sketchy.
Just pick it up like a normal person.
Like,
I'm gonna play Pot of Avarice, which I shuffle none of the monster cards I have in my graveyard though. And I'll put them in my deck.
it's a good move.
Then shuffle it and draw 2 cards.
Ah! Got it.
Maybe these spell counters are gonna come in handy now.
Quite possibly.
You should have used one already.
Hey, oh, well, there we go. Actual monsters. What up?
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be.
Monsters!
That's what this turned into. Like, I would love some fucking monsters.
Well, that's useless.
Ah. I feel like I got a really good read on this guy's opinion of his cards.
Yeah. He said it. out
Oh,
loud.
hey, wait, this one says something about a spell counter on it.
Oh no!
Oh!
Shit, I'm about to die!
Please don't.
Shit on a gosh diggity penis.
I like that. I like it a lot.
That was out of game. I don't know if you could tell.
No.
It wasn't easy his character voice back.
But now when I go like this and I am...
It's confusing.
Still
I
confusing.
didn't mix
It's
signals,
not a game.
Jake.
I don't know what
It's
that
not a game.
means.
Is that a game?
Do you have like the big spike on your head? Is that a thing you have?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it one big spike? I've been drawing you with 2 spikes.
Oh, whatever. It can be 2 spikes. That's how I'm drawing.
That's how I've been drawing you.
Alright,
I mean-
go with that.
It's 2 little spikes.
Yeah,
Just like
I mean,
Batman.
it looks like Batman ears.
Oh, well, alright.
Alright,
That's
so
fine,
I'm
too.
gonna
And then I
flip
just cover you
summon
with spikes.
my Magician of Fate.
Shit.
Let me get a card back.
Ah.
Not the magician.
I'm such a good artist. Oh, that's when he was the spiky spider of death. That's the zombie pit.
Why are there trees?
It's not. It's a little platform, and those are the big kobolds, swobolds, and
And
then
then
these
I'm
are the
gonna
zip lines, and little
sacrifice it.
alcoves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
With
very
my
good
Dark
artist.
Magician girl. Fuck.
Compulsory evacuation device.
Oh man, that is frustrating.
God, why do you have so
That
many cards now? I missed stuff.
You were just not.
Because you weren't paying attention and,
I wasn't.
and
I
you
was
got
talking
new
about
cards.
things.
That is your turn.
Alright.
Get a monster. Get a monster.
Did not get a monster. But I'm gonna play Heavy Storm.
Oh
I'm gonna use those spell counters.
God damn it, you son of a bitch!
And
Wild again.
your turn.
This is riveting.
It is riveting. You don't even know how riveting it is.
No.
Not too much of a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, you're better than that.
I tried.
One card. Face down defense.
I got super.
I tried it, I don't get it. Nobleman of Crossout on your face down defense position monster.
So it's just remove from play or discard
Destroy one face down monster and remove it from play. If the monster is a
Oh,
flip
remove from
effect, remove all of them from both of our decks. What was it?
it? Apprentice Magician?
Was it a flip effect?
Is not.
Okay, never mind. Then it's just remove from play. And that is my turn.
Discarded or remove?
Remove from play.
Play. Yeah, my turn?
Yep.
Gonna play Spell Absorption.
What does that do?
Anytime a spell card is activated, increase the life points of this card's of me by 500 hit points.
Shit.
I'm really hurt. Alright, your turn.
Shit. Your turn.
Fuck.
It's helping.
I'll take it.
I feel pumped.
Alright.
Your turn.
Aha! Your turn.
Come on, guys.
We all remember these kind of duels. I'm just praying for a monster card.
Mystical Space Typhoon. Destroy one spell or trap card on the field. I'm gonna get 500.
Yeah,
With an evacuation. Mandatory evacuation.
There's actually another call, mommy. My turn.
Yeah.
Alright. There we
Masters
go.
Adventures, we are playing D&D, but at the moment, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Match happening in said Dungeons & Dragons game.
It's true.
In the universe.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna play Vampire Lady.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack your life points directly
Okay.
for 1,550.
Oh shit.
And when it does life point damage, I declare one card type. I'm gonna declare monster, and you must select one card of that type from your deck and send it to the graveyard. Oh no! I lied. Trap.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You said monster.
Yeah, but I changed my mind. Trap.
Just send the trap card to the game?
Because I'm worried that you have some kind of bring back from the graveyard monster spell in your hand.
Maybe.
I'm worried about that.
Good thought.
Yeah.
You did rifle through his graveyard. at
You
one point.
did.
Alright.
That is my turn.
Okay, another thing. Oh, that's how the spell counter comes into play.
Found it.
going on right
I'm gonna
now.
play Change of Heart.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
gonna gain 500 hit points.
I'm gonna cast
I'm gonna
You're gonna cast
sacrifice
perception?
it.
Or,
Play Dark Magician Girl.
Shit!
I'm gonna
Shit, how do you cast perception?
roll for perception.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna attack your life points for 2,000.
Just keeping a lookout
take it.
Ted, for 29.
For
Just perception.
Yeah.
Make sure that's not like we're
This
here.
isn't
We
a
are.
whole
Yeah.
I'm not playing chess here. I'm not playing any games.
Well
Oh.
played, Wave.
Well played.
Played.
Alright, this is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna...
What?
I do throw it.
What are you talking about?
We both saw it happen. It's recorded.
I'd like to see you show me.
I can't until Ted uploads it, but I can
For
show
those
you.
of you who have missed it, Yami Yugi from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe is actually in the game dueling against Sean's character Reverence
Alright,
in a duel for something.
I'm gonna play Snatch Steal,
Uh,
so you get the 500.
Yes. You get my card? Boost it if you have.
Yeah, in the graveyard. I'm gonna attack your life points directly.
That's, what's it? 2,000? That's it?
Ah! Red says out loud, and then Wild where he is, he was like, whatever.
Water.
That was steal my card. Yeah, what does Snatch Shield do? Anything?
Yeah, I get the monster. I have to equip it with this card, and if I want to keep your monster, I have to.
Take
you
life
gain
points.
1,000 life points every turn. I keep it. But if that didn't work, I was going to tribute for the doomed and destroy it anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
That would have been super useful.
So next card.
All in my hand, Dark Magician, Dark Eradicator Warlock, Dark Magic Attack. I was ready.
Oh man,
It was
that was
it was
gonna
coming.
be bad. It was gonna be bad.
It would have been bad, yeah.
All right. So can we pass now, fella?
Yeah, why are you like this? What are we doing?
Who are you? Why are we here?
Cards are so good. This one, if it's on the field, I could just be like, you take 1,000 life points damage just because I said so.
You just do it because he's crazy.
I wish you had said monster, because then I could have summoned this guy who says you have to remove a light and dark monster from your graveyard.
Ah.
And you'd almost, but then the one got rid of this one from play, which would have done it.
I barely got through that one.
Man. Once per turn during your main phase, you can remove one face-up monster on the field from play. 2,300 attack points.
Yeah, pretty good.
That could go pretty good. Alright, well, he seems awestruck that he lost, and he mentions and mumbles something under his breath about the heart of the cards. And he seems really, like, as his life points go like to 0, he's like, ah! Like, he's like, it seems like it's physically hurting him. You don't understand
Oh shit.
why.
Are you okay?
And he seems winded. Like, it took a lot out of him. Even though, I guess I should have also been saying, but like each time a card or a monster was summoned, a physical, illusory representation of them appeared on the field in front of the people playing, you know, but in front of you too. So you saw the creatures appear and attack and all that.
And then disappear.
Yes, and then get shattered into pieces and go to the graveyard.
Run away! Run away again!
So he seems like, and he just, his hands are, he's like looking down, and he seems like he's having, again, this internal monologue that you're not privy to, and he seems to be kind of ignoring, and there's like sweat dripping off of his face, and he looks down, and like you can't see his eyes, it's really dark under his hair, you don't really know why.
Unusual shadow.
Do a slow take to these guys, like.
So, what do we get?
And he looks up, and he sees that you've got the little Karibo floating around you. And he looks, and he squints, and he's like, let me think. And, he's in your side starts to go down as well. down to ground level. And he walks around onto the field.
But, where are you from?
He says, I am from here.
Oh, like this beach?
Like there?
Yes, I live right here. My house is around the corner.
Oh,
No, I'm lying.
oh. Why are you lying about that?
I don't know. I travel around and try to get people to play me in card games.
Oh, well, this one is a winner. So
Says, well, that's good. I'm going to market it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna call it?
So I don't know yet.
Alright.
Probably something different.
What's your name?
And he says, it's not important.
Okay, fair.
How about Not Important O
I like it.
as a name for this game?
Not important,
I
no.
feel like that gives the total wrong message.
I tried.
And he says, well,
Wait, no. You just yelling at him to go for a card fight, and then you just.
I mean, it would have been you if you climbed up, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I would have just walked down
Well, that would have been...
the end of it.
No, you wouldn't have been able to.
Oh, all right. Well,
It was a
so
duel
wait.
for his soul, and he was... I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh, man,
good.
boys.
That's good.
You have a weird sense of humor, guy.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Kellenvor is my soul. It's not.
available.
Yeah.
So what do we better? I think it's available as far as I recall.
That doesn't
Anyway, so
say
you
much.
held my friend captive so you could play your card game with him.
Whoa. Nobody held me captive. It was completely...
No, he said that you would not have been able to leave.
Yeah, but I didn't try, so I wasn't held captive.
Mm.
I was a willing participant in this fun game.
Were you willing?
Anyway, so he won. So
I
it's
just said I... So what are you up to?
And he's like, well, I need to rethink some of the cards in here. Just,
Maybe lose some of the spell cards, throw in some more monster cards?
maybe. Or draw better.
Yeah.
Or, crazy concept, draw from the middle of the deck.
Just draw
That is cheating, right?
What'd you get?
Chaos Sorcerer.
Oh, see, there you go.
Some people call it the heart of the cards.
Oh, my little friend called it cheating. He said it's cheating.
Says, I don't know how I feel about you,
You're talking to me.
Karibo.
Oh, yeah.
And he says the name of the creature, and it's like, and it seems to recognize. Did you do okay?
Okay.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Heart of the cards, cheating, it's fun.
How's that
Swords of revealing light.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how
a
he
good
said
card
it,
from the
like
middle.
that.
Yeah, it's true.
And he says, you don't look like you're from here.
Like right here now.
Yeah, our house is just around the corner, right over there.
Says, it's not funny when you say it.
It wasn't supposed to be a sarcasm.
Wasn't sarcasm supposed to be funny for you?
Nope. I don't know how it works for other races, but that's how it works for dwarves.
They just say lies. They
so
just
yeah,
lie?
lies. It's just lies.
Yeah, but for fun.
But fun lies.
Interesting.
Yep.
And I thought tieflings were weird.
But he says, anyway.
Yeah.
And he keeps looking at the Karibo that's on your shoulder. And he keeps he's like trying to not make it obvious that he's looking at it. He's just kind of like,
But he's bad at it.
yeah, he's real bad at it.
Okay.
Why are you looking at it?
Just,
Just cause?
she's very,
I'm
Blunt.
very astute.
Yeah.
astute may not be the word I would use.
No,
but
I'd say blunt. Blunt was good.
blunt,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
You have all the finesse of a rock.
Thanks!
That's not a compliment.
I think in the right context it could be.
Thank you. Thank you, Rick.
So yeah,
He's my favorite.
good game. So where are we?
And he says, well, we're on the coast. We're not too far from what was a town called Gowager. It's
Okay.
gone now.
Okay, we're still in Evrand.
I mean, that's what I call this world, yes.
Okay, because things got wavy a couple days ago, and then we started fighting weird tentacle monsters that we had never seen before. So we weren't positive.
Do these
We're
look
still-
similar to Ember's old fish?
yes.
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 Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And he says, Where you're from, where they're before the wavy.
Yeah.
Were there tentacle monsters everywhere?
No.
There was actually just one little one, but it wasn't like a monster. It was like a catfish.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
He says, and he's like internal monologues for a little bit. Doesn't like he just kind of
Oh
like,
no, this could be a real problem, guys.
And then he talks to himself, but in a deeper voice, more masculine.
Alright. I
He
guess
says,
He
guess
just
take your
stares
time.
off.
yeah. He says, and he's like totally,
Hey, let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. No.
and then he comes back and he
You
says,
can't poke strangers
Hi.
because
He
it's
goes,
irritating.
Can I poke friends?
No.
Too bad.
You
Sorry.
can't reach my head. I'm
I
gigantic.
know.
Anyway,
he says, I think
Poke
you
your
may
belly
be
button.
from a mirror of this world, slightly different. So if this world exists, the world you're in with me and strange tentacle creatures is here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say. So I believe where you are from, Sans tentacle monsters, is here.
it's one less.
Are you...
They calling our world inferior.
Don't
No.
listen to anyone
Just
else.
one-
Just
one
ignore all three of them.
Yes, I am.
Actually, if he says anything, listen to him.
All right.
So are tentacle monsters not weird here?
No,
He
they're
says,
pretty
"Listen
standard.
to you
I mean, they're
talk."
still weird, but they're
But like
they're like
common.
yeah.
All right. What happened to Gowager?
Oh, I don't know. It's all weird and some crazy. From what I've heard, I've never been there
All
because I choose to. I figure, this is a good spot. It's kind of on the way, halfway between. But there was some crazy pyrotechnics disaster, some great musical show. Everything burnt down.
Oh, that's very different.
Then what happened to our Gowager?
Okay. So I know we just met you.
At least that's what I've heard.
Okay. Do you know how to go through mirrors?
He says, "Well, if you think about it like this, right?"
Okay.
And he pulls out like a torch. Actually, it's the daytime.
Yeah.
He says, "Follow me over here to
Okay.
like the beach." So sun, we'll say, is like up here,
Mm.
and he says, "So there's my world,
Mm-hmm.
where we are right now.
Yeah.
And then there's your world
Okay.
right here.
Yeah.
If you look,
Yeah.
this world is a mirror, but it seems as though it's a shadow realm from the world we are in currently.
Okay.
I have the unique capability
Yeah.
to send people to the shadow realm. I just thought it was a bad place where people would go and I would never have to deal with them again. Turns out it's a place, like, it's not so bad, I guess.
no.
It's just
There's
like
no
this.
tentacle monsters, so might
And he's like,
be an improvement.
well, now I have to rethink my life.
Maybe this is the shadow realm.
Whoa!
You're living in the bad part of things, and you're just like actually
Maybe
helping
you
a
got
lot of
sent.
bad people.
Oh, well, maybe I should just leave then. See you later, guys.
Wait.
Whoa! Run after him. You can't get away. I'm faster.
Does he leave?
No, he doesn't leave.
That was sarcasm.
He did it. He did it right.
I'm not doing it right.
All right.
Sarcastically do it wrong.
So,
Says, would you like, if this is indeed the same,
Sounds about
if my theories are correct, then I can send you there.
Please.
But I want your little friend.
like Cerebro?
Yes.
His curry bro.
You can't take the bro.
I think he would be I think him and I would get along well.
You want to stay?
And it seems like it's down.
You can take care of him.
Yeah. I feel like this seems to fit for his home. Nick seems to be like, yeah.
He's wanted to go home.
Providence.
Here, little buddy.
He will take it.
That wasn't coffee. That was emotion.
Yeah, I got it.
You okay?
All right. No, it's fun. Thank you.
I'm gonna cry your cry. Shut up.
That is generous of you. That's all I got.
Just all right. Well then.
And if you ever decide to go to the Shadow Realm to get away from the
Tentacle monsters.
tentacle monsters, you
Yes.
just Let me know. We'll play again.
All right, sounds good. I might. Not a lot of people want to stop and play. The trick is you got to get them on the pedestal to get them to play. But if they're like, that's weird, I'm just gonna go around, then I got nothing.
Have you ever thought of putting like snacks or something on the pedestal?
No, but that's a good idea.
Trap them.
What if you like
Nice.
get people to just like? What if you sell the cards, right? In flashy little packs, and make some of them like less available than other ones, so people want to buy more, like gambling almost. But
To see what
with
cards you get.
the cards that you can then play a game with.
And he says, if I did that, would you buy them?
Probably.
I'll keep that in mind.
So I'm just spitballing here, going off
Marketing.
of Cedric's idea. These cards were good. What if you made a bunch of them that are shitty? So when you get one of those gambling packages, you get like one good one, so you have to get another one.
So you can build a good deck.
This is good.
And then, like, if some of them turn out being, like, too good, you can just be like, sorry, I can't use that anymore. And then
Not
they have to
allowed.
buy more cards
To
for
replace
that,
them.
or replace the good cards with, like, slightly less altered versions.
Don't do that last one, but the other two are gold.
It'd be a good way to make more money off it.
Well, this is
Give
a
it a few
passion
years, though,
project.
so that people
but
get used to playing with the good ones.
I mean, for now.
for now. But now I have all these great ideas.
So seriously, though, what's your name?
He says, and like it goes. You watch like Rick goes to like a negative effect, and he's gone.
Whoa!
Cool.
Interesting.
My turn.
Sure.
Is that gonna have to awful?
Alright, see you around.
All right. And he banishes her first.
Can you just give me like 5 minutes?
Yeah. No. He's like, you want to play again? And then you guys can play again. And while they're all playing.
And then afterwards, alright, my god told me to follow them, and they're a bunch.
How's it going?
It's going okay. Alright.
They taking you anywhere where you need to go? Giving you any
Potentially now.
Potentially.
Yeah.
So you don't know. You've just been following them.
Yeah, my god told me to.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But like, they don't seem like they're taking that seriously. Like they're just going wherever they want to go, and you're just there along for the ride.
That's what the god said to do. Kellenvor, you guys have Kellenvor over here?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, Kellenvor was like, follow these guys. Eventually they'll lead you to your goal.
Like, I'm not a religious guy, so I don't pretend to understand. But like, you think you'd want like more definition, right? You know, you want. I mean, I don't be
No,
but you'd be like, follow these guys when they're going to this place, or like,
I was bored.
hey guys, let's go to this place.
Yeah.
Or like, maybe they'd be like, hey, thank you for helping us out and being super nice and aiding us in all of our stuff. Let's go do your thing.
I did aid them, but I have not been super nice.
Ah, well, I aided you in your things.
We think they're helping me now.
Ah, alright.
I have a name. They have a guy they want to kill. We think it's the same thing.
Well,
So that's where we're at now.
okay. Well, good luck on your journey.
Just one more minute of silence.
Yep.
So nice. Alright, let's do it.
And you're back.
Anything pops up?
Eventually, you guys have been
Nice.
you guys have been kind of cascadingly appearing in the forest.
Oh.
Do we all end up together, like in the same area?
Yeah, no, you're all corners of the globe.
Oh.
Not corner of the globe, but like.
New campaign.
We'll just rotate. We each play once a month.
Yeah.
And we just do what our character does. One-on-one game with 10.
Until we all manage.
Until we find each other, yeah.
If we try to find each other.
We haven't seen Pat in 4
So,
years.
where does Pat go? Okay, guys. We need a not TPK.
So, you all appear. I mean, if that's what you want, we can talk about that on a break.
No.
Close to break time.
Not at all.
Not
Not even a little, not even a bit.
Yeah, so you guys all appear one by one, and then like a good like 6 to 10 minutes pass before and Rev's not there. Like,
I hope he's not just going tieflings.
Do you think he abandoned
Like
us?
You're right, man. I'm starting to wonder.
Right?
well, the internet says they watched that show of us one-on-one for however long it takes you guys to meet up.
We'll see you guys in 2020.
Maybe not. Depends on what.
Then, like, if some people hook up, do they, like, both show up for both of the games?
Yeah, you double games.
You get double games.
Yeah.
That's on you guys to work it out behind the
we
scenes.
only have 3 games per month because Evil Game.
True.
So one person
We'd
gets
have
that.
to, we'd have to cancel Evil Game.
Yeah.
It'd be like Jake came all over again.
They're more fun when they're not done.
Then the 3 avoid wave.
Oh.
No, Wave's gonna lead us to the guy I gotta kill.
That's true.
So, yeah, you guys have a good. Yeah, it's like it's close to 10 minutes without any reverence. You guys are just like hanging out.
We can wait one longer, right? That's not a problem.
And eventually,
We're in no rush.
What's up, guys?
eventually he appears.
Oh!
Hey.
Good.
Making a snack. Let's get going. Sure. What is our snack? They're little oatmeal treats that are shaped, right? And like a little furry companion with little icing eyeballs and feet.
For a second, I thought you meant the oatmeal treats were furry, and I was like, no, gross.
Shaped like everything has more hair.
Everything grows.
Sure as
You know what they don't have, these cookies, though? Fingernails.
No one does.
Yes, you guys
No.
arrive back.
Wait,
there's no
Is
longer.
that just in that universe that
No,
nobody has
you don't have
fingernails?
Yeah, you guys don't have fingernails.
And, but we're back in our universe. People
As
still
far
have
as you
fingernails.
know,
So is it not a musical anymore?
No.
Oh, interesting.
you
No,
are
it's
no
not
longer in a musical. You are back to the normal realm.
But
Or the shadow
still
realm.
no fingernails.
Depending
On your
point of view.
from his point of view,
Yeah.
yours is the shadow realm.
He's wrong, though. He's totally wrong about that.
I feel like he has to
Shadow
be.
Like, there's... I mean, our realm's not, like... not full of dangerous and scary things, but, like...
Not that much. And not as weird
Just
and
to
creepy.
play devil's advocate.
What's up, bruh?
Your entire life was taken away from you by an undead something.
Did we ever have that conversation?
Maybe. You unleashed an undead something and destroyed your entire town.
Thanks.
Your parents don't love you.
That's not true. They love me. They just don't like having me around sometimes. That doesn't mean they don't love me.
That is absolutely true.
They love me. They may
To
not
be
like
fair,
me.
I have
Two
children.
different things.
I haven't seen them in years, I think.
Do you love them?
Of course.
Do you like them?
No.
See?
Nope. And, so all of us have...
Alright, Mr. Perfect with your broken antler.
I don't know what that is supposed to be.
Yeah, so you're messed up too, just like the rest of us.
Yes, that was my point. is
You're
that
not
all of
forced.
us-
You're not forced to be here. Okay.
My point was, Tiny Child, that all of us have tragedy in our lives. So maybe this is the Shadow Realm.
It's a different type of shadow.
Yeah,
More of
there
an
were
emotional-
tentacle monsters out there.
I don't know, you can't really get washed up in it, man.
Can't
I
drown
don't-
in the bad thoughts.
Alright, are you the snacks right? Are you,
Yeah,
you wanna
yeah,
go?
actually, I'm ready to go,
let's-
100%.
Let's do that.
Enough
then.
of these water
Do,
puns.
do, 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 do.
All right, so you guys,
I miss him too.
I miss him too.
Best trinket.
in your pocket,
Mhm.
there is a card
Oh.
that you take out, and it is a little card version of your little buddy,
You mean like this?
like that,
Like this?
like that.
Oh, thank you. How is your little buddy rated?
No, not great.
Oh, not great. No, I'm sorry. No.
But he wasn't a battle buddy.
That's true. He was just like hanging out. Kind of like Dad Cooper.
Yeah.
Battle buddy.
Ted,
Ted Cooper's a battle buddy. Sometimes. He's not great, but he can do it.
he got a lot better recently. Like,
He gets better every time he tries.
Oh, so it's just alright, that makes sense then.
He's
He's just not
improving.
trying.
Yeah.
Oh.
He had an attitude
Oh,
problem.
he needs to
Oh,
get
Causing a major
yeah.
battle. Okay.
I forgot to to tell you this, or maybe I did, but I'm going to remind you.
I don't
now.
remember this.
That was Celine wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't. I was sending a text to my mom.
And I asked the internet for a punishment.
Ooh.
And the internet said that Tad Cooper now acts like teenage Groot to her. And I decided that you're Tad Cooper's personality.
You're teenage Tad Cooper now.
I'm teenage Tad Cooper.
I'm guessing
Which
that's based on his performance as Wolfric.
Where I asked him to do something and he just does shit.
Based on your performance as Wolfric, this is for at least for a little while.
All right, cool, man.
Yeah, so
Wolfric was fun.
he's having attitude problems.
Yeah, he's having.
and
He
I am
didn't do
not
anything
okay.
in one fight. He just was like, nah.
Nah.
I have to make animal handling checks.
And he's mocked
We all know
her.
how well I
and
do
he
that.
was mocking her with like a loser.
He does. He mocks me behind my back, and I am not a fan.
Do you know that he's doing that?
Yes, because you guys lame.
I almost never.
You're encouraging him.
Here you go, Tad Cooper. Have a cookie.
Yeah, it's okay again. Don't start with me, TC. I will send you to your pocket
He just
dimension.
hops away.
I will send you to your pocket
Hops
dimension.
away. He's going.
Go to your dimension.
Nope.
Well, he has to.
He has to if I command it.
All right. He waits 6 whole seconds though before he does it.
Look at me.
As long as he possibly can.
God.
In his little pocket. You don't know he does that.
I don't know. But I feel
What
a
if you
disturbance
need it,
in our
though?
friendship.
It's just a bonus action every time.
A bonus. She's got like 11 bonus actions.
I
That's
did.
true.
Bloop,
That would
and he
be
pops out of my back
That would
tattoo.
be so.
He gets birthed from my back.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. It's a gross
very
display.
gross. Yeah, now that you mention it like that.
I mean, that's how we
unthinkable
described it.
Like that.
That is how we described it.
Yeah, that's not how I thought about it though.
Well, it is now.
It is now.
You're welcome.
Alright, how far to Gowager?
Right, so
Couple days.
you guys appear kind of where you think you were roughly
During the.
during the travel in the mystical shadow.
Oh, okay.
non-shadow.
So the travel we
Yeah.
did there affected what
It
you
seems
got
like you've come about that far.
Okay.
So you're by the coastal region
Okay, cool.
here. So if you want to slide that map out, Jake, I'll show you where everybody is.
Where's
always. Well, I drank a full bottle of water. Full bottle of water.
Bottle.
Bottle.
Go out at about.
Oh, wow.
So you guys are right about here-ish.
Oh, okay. Cool. So we're around the horn.
Yeah, you guys are on like the coastline
Alright.
on your way towards Gowager.
I guess we'll just keep on keeping on then, right?
Keep on
Yeah,
keeping
sure.
on.
Alright.
I would like you to roll me.
18.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's fine. Oh, no more tentacle monsters. Gotta go back to the regular things.
Regular. Feels very peaceful today.
Yeah, it's a nice day.
You know, I didn't realize, but the air just fell off over there.
Yeah, almost like. I feel like it almost smelled a little bit like sulfur. Just
Yeah.
like a hint.
I smelled it.
I thought it was one of you farting the whole time, but now that you mention
Yeah.
it, I think it was just the air.
I don't think I could fart that much.
Yeah.
Also, my fart smelled like a lot worse than just sulfur.
I believe that.
So you
My dad's
guys,
encased in a suit.
can you make
You
me
just have to sit with your own stench. You don't have to
perception
deal with
checks,
it.
please?
Perception checks! Oh, I forgot my tower. And all the hubbub.
15.
Oh, I missed. I bounced out. Oh, it did it again.
18.
He told me to aim for the corner, so I'm trying, but it keeps bouncing.
We also did that.
No, see, don't work. 10. I didn't find the sweet spot.
10. What'd you have?
18.
20.
15.
20 natural.
Alright, let's pull out this guy.
I thought I was like, are we gonna battle? But then I remembered you took it away because you had to play the game.
I
And
did.
it's usually there.
Alright.
But yes.
So,
But you were probably the best.
nobody sees this creature from the sky
I always forget to look up.
diving down
Oh man, I should get
Full
tested,
speed.
bro.
with two sets of sharp eyes and razor-sharp beaks. The two-headed eagle spots you and comes plummeting down at full speed. You get the feeling that this thing could easily take a fully armored knight off its horse and fly away. It looks basically like a huge-sized bald eagle, except with two heads.
Okay.
That's bad.
So,
But not that we know that. But it's about to be bad.
it is. So it's gonna make some attacks at advantage. Because it's...
Surprise.
Actually, it's not at advantage, it's just surprise. So everybody roll for initiative.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised. Correct.
I'm surprised that you're not surprised.
11.
11.
22.
What's your dex?
You got
I got a dex.
8. Rick goes before.
Yeah, you go first. I have to get the Brina one from the other room. Alright, so it's gonna go. Let's see. So, 2 bites and a talon. So, Rev, you're gonna get. Well, that's a 10.
Miss.
And a 3.
Miss.
Oh, and a 23.
Hit.
From its talons, it misses you with its 2 beaks.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to take 11 piercing damage as its talons grab into you, and you are grappled and restrained by the talons of this creature.
Gross.
And it begins to fly you upwards.
Gross.
So you are... Rick, you can make an opportunity attack.
Alright. But I can't do this thing. Garbage. 10.
You miss as this thing has now flown you 30 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Its turn.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're right. You're not
I have a
surprised.
turn.
Correct. My mistake.
Ah,
It's 30 feet up.
shit. I'm gonna... My harpoon's only 20 feet long. I should have tied my rope to it. I'm fucking thinking.
Should have done that, yeah.
Didn't think about it till this exact moment right here. So I throw a regular javelin. Recklessly, though. For a 16.
16 hits.
Alright. That will deal 11 damage. Then I'll throw another one. 14.
14 will miss.
Shit.
So you do hit it with 1 javelin.
Hold on, Rev. Or let go. I don't know.
Thanks.
Okay. Back to the top. Then it's its turn. So it's gonna try to take a couple nips at you.
Fair.
Nippy nip.
Oh, it's advantage because it's restrained.
Gross.
27
Hit.
for the first little nip. That's gonna deal 17 points.
Okay.
And then the second little nippy is an 18.
18 misses.
Alright. And then it's gonna just... It doesn't go straight up, because that would make any sense. It's heading back towards, like, the mountains. But it's gonna go, like, 100 feet on a diagonal.
Oh.
So you're, like... We'll call it 80 feet up in the air as it's kind of flying away. And then Brina.
Anybody want to throw me?
I don't know that I physically could. I could try.
I can't reach. Can't do anything. It's out of my fire breath range.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You know,
Take
you
the-
don't have like a bow?
I got a quarterstaff.
Darts or something. Alright, whatever.
So, yeah, I guess take the. It's 80 feet high.
Yes.
We're in a forest.
Kind of like
No,
a
on the
coast.
Oh, we're on the beach, that's right. I was gonna say, are there any trees around near it that I could climb?
Long ways away.
A long ways away, so I guess I take the dodge action.
Do you want a bonus action resummon Tad Cooper?
Sure.
Just in case.
He can't do anything either because he can't fly.
If it comes back.
But
He jumps up in the air and claws at the sky. Ironically.
Is that it?
yeah.
Rick?
What's the range in a javelin?
120.
I throw 2 javelins at this thing.
Recklessly?
Recklessly. For a 26
Oh, yeah.
and an 18.
Yeah. Both of those will hit.
Alright. 17 damage.
Yeah, for both?
Yeah, together, all total. And then I'm gonna start moving in the direction it's going.
Alright.
Wait.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Smart.
So that's gonna that. So 22.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. 10, 13.
13 points, and it is lit up.
Yep.
That it? Yeah, is that right?
I'm
Your
gonna
action.
action surge and do it again.
Alright.
This time with advantage.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, it doesn't need advantage.
Well,
Okay.
roll me 8d6.
If you kill it and I fall,
You only take some fall.
heal.
If we only had the heal spell.
Oh shit.
That's pretty good.
15.
And then, again.
Yeah. Ooh, 17. So.
Wow.
32.
I'm hustling.
It is still alive.
Okay. That's all I care about.
Get it, Rev!
We've done everything we can.
Rev.
Dimension door, back to them. I'm back.
Oh. That's great. Yeah, no, I remember we did this a couple days ago.
And it turns back around. It's very mad. It dives down 100 feet. Or it dives down. They come for you because you're its quarry. I'm gonna try to get you.
You're where it gets rocks.
21. Fuck you.
You're its
21.
Shield!
Alright.
Wait. Oh. I gotta check
Oh,
my
no,
numbers.
It's not here.
No! Oh.
You missed that there were, I think, 3 other numbers that trigger Wild Magic Surge in the other
In the other dimension. It was 1, 2, 5, 6, 14, and 20. All triggered Wild Magic Surges. I'm so happy.
That's great.
Alright, then just the shield.
Alright, then he's gonna try to bite you instead. That's gonna miss. And a 23 hit with the shield or no? Alright, so he just and he flies away 20 feet and I forgot you didn't have an opportunity attack. He has flyby.
Ooh, good thing for
That's
that.
good. 20 feet up. Yeah.
It's your turn! Perfect timing! Quick, do a thing, it's 20 feet away.
Oh, cool. It's 20 feet away from me?
In the
Or do
air.
I need to move
It's
like
20
towards
feet
where we're
in the
playing?
air.
20 feet in the air.
How far away is it from me though? How far did it
Not
fly
too
away?
far.
Okay,
You to reach
then I
it.
breathe fire at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
All of the key points.
I can only use up to 3.
3 of the key points.
It's a 10. So
Oh, it fails! Need 2 more d6s. Not bad. 10, 20, 26.
it takes 26 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Tad Cooper can't jump that far, right?
He might be able to, possibly. No, he can't
Right.
jump. He can't jump that high.
Can't jump?
No, not that high. Not 20 feet, and still be able to viably attack.
Tad Cooper, could he reach if he climbed up on top of Brina's head and then jumped and attacked?
It's like an extra 6 inches. It doesn't matter.
And also, I don't know if I'm strong enough to bear his weight.
Nah, you're definitely strong enough for him to try.
I'm
and so he
sure.
does.
Why doesn't he try on
He
like?
does it anyway.
Claws, Ted Cooper.
Roll me, Jake. Roll me a d20.
7.
He misses. He comes close,
Ah.
but he misses. He was a flighted
Next
bird.
time.
No problem.
Does that count as the next attack roll against
Armor
it?
to protect against the claws.
For guiding bolts?
Oh, I guess it does. Yeah, advantage.
Shit.
Wait, what?
He was lit up by guiding
No,
bolts.
still
So
misses.
that counts as his.
Oh.
Rick.
So now he's not. No one gets advantage.
No one gets it.
I get advantage because I attack recklessly.
You didn't know.
I throw a javelin. So that's a 25.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with a harpoon recklessly. For a 16.
Okay.
Both hit.
Oh yeah. 23 damage between the two of them.
Okay.
Javelin. And then a harpoon.
You got him stuck with the
And I
harpoon.
got him stuck. And I'm totally convinced that this is what I want for my armor. As I do this, I'm like, this is great.
All right. Wave. 20 feet away on a rope.
Rope a dope.
I'm gonna Toll of the Dead hit.
Good. Wisdom save. Oh, that's a 6.
That's a fail.
It's 2d12.
Oh, for 4.
Oh my god.
And I'll throw a javelin.
As a bonus action, sure.
And that's gonna be a 13.
Misses.
I'm going to use a warlock spell slot to cast gas bolts.
Not a big,
Okay.
I hope I hit.
just a little ping.
Birds have good.
Does a
sight,
20
not
hit?
good
20 does hit.
Alright. Can I have my d6s back and one of
yes.
your d6s? Does this creature have any damage stuff?
No.
Does it matter? Okay.
Solid.
Yeah.
Real solid.
22, 25, 30, 36 points of 4 and a 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, force damage.
All right. How do you want to kill this two-handed?
I am going to do my kind of like behind the shield chaos bolt thing, and I want it to go in its mouth and have it from the inside.
Which mouth?
Either one. Doesn't matter to me.
It
One
explodes.
puke out the other.
It explodes in a flurry of black feathers, and it just drops to the ground. The remaining.
Are there cool feathers on the ground now?
I mean, there are big feathers that fall everywhere. Yeah.
I can take some feathers.
Oh.
You guys want to chill for an hour?
Yes, please.
Yeah, we just had a snack, but I'll make another snack.
It's like a big bald eagle.
That's awesome.
Oh man. That thing's pretty darn big.
Yeah. It had me.
It did. Glad it did drop you.
You too. Good shooting, Tex.
It was like a less intense version of when he got carried off by the dragon. Still intense, but less. I mean, it wasn't an ancient
We don't need to
dragon.
quantify it by
That's true.
I mean,
but you know,
the deadly situation.
it was reminiscent.
Fair. If I had been taken by the dragon,
You would have to voluntarily go
go.
because he was sort of going for that.
It's good that you did.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's a good point to take a short break here, Internet. So, we will be right back. Fuck you, G. Anyway. All right. Hi, we're back. Sorry about the longer
This
break.
one. This one.
It's right cams.
Yeah, alright, cool.
So, if you missed out what happened, there was a duel of some sort of card game by a strange figure from another realm, a musical realm filled with aberrations, tentacle-eyed created monsters. The party were banished to the Shadow Realm, aka
Normal.
Evrand, at least from the perspective of someone. I guess if he was here, he would banish people to the other realm.
Right.
That would probably make more sense as the Shadow Realm, but it's really
Perspective.
Yeah.
We learned a lot.
We did.
And they have been traveling down the coast towards the wreckage of the city of Gowager. And they were assaulted by a two-headed eagle.
Yeah.
They made quick work of that creature. They're back on their way.
Alright.
So after our short rest, Alan?
Yep, your hair rose 4 inches.
Still.
Guys, it's back!
You're right. She's right.
I'm gonna pull out my shears and.
Johnny, after.
Just a ball of hair and spikes.
It's fluffier. Regularly fluffier. So I'm just black and white. I am actually a panda. Whoever said that on the internet was dead on. I just cut
The
up
face.
to see. Aside from that, I don't. What am I gonna do this
It's
every
extra
day?
padding.
4 times a day?
Gotta take all your armor off.
I don't care. You can judge me all you want.
I'm not judging you.
This is just your look. You
don't.
just have resting judge face.
Yes.
I feel like after a while it's gonna get uncomfortable in there, though.
It's already uncomfortable.
But like to the point where it's like,
I feel like I feel like the friction at some point will reduce the hair.
alright. Well, good luck with that.
That's terrifying.
You might start a brush fire.
In my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
terrifying.
know, it's great. It's funny.
Seems like he gets sarcasm now.
No,
Says a voice
that wasn't
I
sarcastic.
guess it's-
I'm
yeah.
being literal. Like
Oh.
the friction of your hair might catch on fire.
I don't think that's how hair works.
It might. Have you ever
What do you
tested
know
it?
about hair?
I guess the same as the
Arm hair,
average
Sally.
person.
Alright, let's go.
She's very knowledgeable about dwarven men's crotch hair growing inside armor.
Yeah.
There was a whole tome of it in the monastery.
That's the-
What are they letting you read? I'm glad we took you with us away from that dangerous place of learning.
That was like the rack of like books that no one ever read. Like, don't read these books. There's nothing useful.
They're
here.
technically.
We just have them here.
We
but,
just
like,
have them. We're not going to destroy them because they're books.
They have the book of dwarven facts. That's one of them.
Oh, good.
Excessive dwarven crotch hair can lead to fire.
Yeah.
Add that to Ember's book wherever she is.
That's why I was like, if I was Ember, that's how I know.
There you go.
Alright, what you doing?
Alright.
If Rev was Oz, he would wait a little while and then prestidigitation set his fur on fire and be like, see, I told you. But Rev doesn't have a sense of humor,
Wow.
so.
No.
Ah, that's so mean.
That is a little.
That's
mean.
hilarious.
That's mean.
Also, it's both.
I can do
it hilarious.
6 seconds! I can put it out.
I could put it out faster than 6 seconds.
Your wiener hair?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. I just instantly pee.
Yeah, no, do it.
That is just smelly. Then it smells like burnt pubic hair and pee.
Oh!
I guess it's good Oz isn't here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my
That's
god.
a nightmare.
Also, Oz doesn't have prestige.
So that's 2 things.
Two good things.
Well, you could
Alright,
just
Actually,
make
roll me a d20.
Wait, I'm gonna heal a little from that short rest.
So, okay. Anybody wants to do short rest for other things?
Just gonna get my keyboards.
I'm just gonna check on the egg and.
And
read
we all,
a
like,
little
you know,
book.
do our shears.
I was wondering if this was ever going to come up again. You make me an intelligence check.
Between
Or a nature check, whichever's
Do you
better.
have any more Rick diary pages?
No.
I mean, he does somewhere in his brain.
Yes.
He almost finished, guys. Jake
Should write
almost
it.
finished the reliquary stuff
17.
I'm missing one
because
thing.
one of the viewers suggested the same thing.
So,
9.
smart viewer, whoever you were.
9.
I don't know why that's prohibitive. Like, you could just still use that even though a viewer suggested it.
Yeah, but we have them as like things to switch the used ones with now. That's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
so we could start with that one.
But
Because-
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's like.
So we sub that one in for the one that you couldn't think of.
No, he's gotta come. We gotta make him do this.
I'll come up with another one.
He's got one, just one,
I believe in you.
just
I
one.
came up with like 8 today.
I believe in you.
Gotta get him in
Sincerely.
that mental zone or whatever he said.
Yeah, I was just popping them off. I was like, all right, I'll do it quick.
When he said popping him off, I gave him a subtle wink.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know?
So
He knows what it is.
He's the master of the subtle wink.
Mm-hmm.
goes for the rest of the day. What did you roll?
17.
17. So you're reading the book about salamander care, and you're doing what with the egg?
Just making sure it's alright.
How? Just this is not a mechanical thing. This is a describe to me how you're
Just open it up, checking it out.
opening. You're opening.
The pack. The pack.
going in
If I want to scramble eggs.
Oh!
First,
Bending.
Yeah, when
Sovereign glue.
Oh, nope, sorry.
It turned out that it hatched, but it died because it couldn't break out of the eggshell.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's trapped inside forever.
Oh, that's terrible. I thought I rolled good.
No, yeah. So anyway, you were.
Sorry,
how are
sorry.
you? How are you actually?
Looking at it.
And where is it? Remind me.
In my pack.
It's in your bag
My
on your back.
cooled pack. The chill plate.
Oh, I see. So it's not. So you just have a backpack on your armor, right? That's like you
Yeah.
got your armor, you're wearing your backpack, and it's in the bag.
And I had like inlay of frozen water skins, I think, keeping it cool or something like that.
Asking that or
It sounds like you're
I
asking.
can't really remember
Feel like
exactly.
Have you
what it
described
is,
it?
is key for this
but
point.
I did have
Just
something
like
in there.
if there wasn't, then you'd say there was.
Well, it's been a while, so
Been a
I kinda
while.
forgot.
Yeah. Well, this is on. I mean, you want this thing to hatch, and we haven't talked about it in like 6 weeks.
Yes,
my
yes.
hand.
I'm just letting it, do its hatching thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Do you remember? No, this isn't. This is just a. I'm just gonna have this conversation with you right now. So, do you remember when Sean had the egg from Ferdinand,
Mm-hmm.
and we talked about it every single week because it was important that we made that effort.
Oh, but of course.
After we saw Mr. Bucket,
Right.
and I got my bucket
And
of salt water.
You got your bucket.
Buckets of fun.
But it was great. That was a good bucket.
Go ahead, me throw bucket.
Yeah. We could eat.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't remind me that the egg exists and that you're doing stuff with it, it's a non-issue.
Stays where
It stays where it was. But if we talk about it and you make
It's like
effort,
Luke's wife.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very accurate.
So I just saying, if you want this to happen, we gotta just make efforts and make checks and do things with it. You gotta tell me, give me something, Pat. You gotta give me something.
Treat it like your baby.
Yeah, I'm spending time with it. Wave's just sitting with it in the pack, and it's cooling. Cooling with my youngin.
Talking to you. You stroking
Speaking
it
to it.
lovingly.
Right.
Sleeping with it.
Yeah.
Casting control water around it. It stays
Yeah.
nice and cool.
Just in case it didn't
See,
water
you don't sound sure of these things. That's my
Well,
problem.
You always
brushing
say
it,
it when you're
you
with
brushing
a
it.
question.
With a brush.
Just in case
No?
the
Okay,
egg-
good. Well, you're doing everything.
Sorry.
I don't know.
So, are we saying that you did buy water skins
Ice expands.
Yes.
that you put
Yes.
in the pack,
In.
and you're freezing them with your
Regularly.
cantrip to keep it cold consistently, so that it's always in a cool space?
Mhm.
We are establishing that fact now, everybody.
I was
Internet.
He's got ice packs on his egg.
I think I did
Cool,
that
does
since
it-
I left,
does it affect Rev?
the-
You might. It hatches.
Fair.
The Abbey. I think I did that when I left the Abbey. When I took it from the little snow fort I
Yeah.
made.
Back then, we just had your backpack full of snow. Since then, you've
Okay.
developed the ice.
That's
pack.
fine. That's good. This
Here.
is a good dialogue. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're just keeping an eye, you're reading your book.
Getting prepared
What to
take care
expect
of
when
it.
you're expecting
The salamander.
a salamander.
And you're
Basically.
So, are you focusing on anything specific in said book?
Depends on what there is in said book.
Okay.
What's chapter 1 in your book, buddy? I feel like you've been
What's
reading
the-
the introduction for a while now.
Was it
I
just a
was
book on
under
salvaging
the
your
impression that you could not read, trying to learn, because you have not moved on from that first page.
Also, the book has been upside down sometimes. I didn't want to say anything.
There's pictures all over the place.
There's a lot of diagrams, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What did I tell you the name of the book was?
Oh dear God.
Well, I want to know exactly what I called the
Oh,
book so
so
that I
we
can
can-
tell you what you find in
Yeah.
it.
Give a clue
Why-
as to what the information is that you would
Why
have
is
access
it
to.
that when you open the middle page, there is a picture of the salamander that
Pops out.
pops out, and if you pull the tab, its mouth opens?
Yeah.
In one section, there's a
I
big
don't know,
patch of
man.
skin that you can touch.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It
it's
feels,
cold.
it's cold. Oh, that would be so gross. No, because it's
That
Not
would
training
be-
your process.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Slimy.
Okay.
Cold
Alright.
and slimy.
Cold, slimy.
Clammy. It would be
It'd be
clammy.
like a touch and feel book for a
colder.
kid.
Yeah.
But it's kind of illuminated.
I read the behavioral part and I read the how to hatch it part.
You do your checks backwards.
I do.
He does his checks backwards.
Did you check at the front?
Like long and then little?
Or was how are we talking?
Yeah, long little.
Oh,
It's
weird.
weird.
Instead of
Oh, so just mirrored.
Mm.
Shadow. Alright, so remind me what you read? Just go through that again.
Older hatching locations.
I got one.
I read the behavioral
I got one in my trunk.
behavioral chapter and how to hatch components. How to hatch components. That's what it means. Components.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then must make better egg hatching environment.
Okay.
Chunko.
Disrupt the game.
What's on me?
Alright, so
Okay.
we've established through that you know how to hatch this egg by reading your notes. So you know that. You know what you need to do, and you need to get a better hatching environment to hatch this.
Mm-hmm.
So currently, you have not established that.
Right.
Are you on the lookout for that, or are you
Yes.
just like,
Oh,
we're gonna go deal?
constantly.
What does he have to do to hatch it?
Well, he knows everything he needs to do. He just needs to find a better hatching environment.
So colder.
Right, we're going warmer.
Yeah.
Further south.
Because like for his like he was given a specific set of days that he had to do this thing.
Correct.
Right. So I didn't know if there was a set.
Are there signs on the egg?
Circumstances.
Like signs that the
That
egg
it's
is
growing?
getting closer to that?
Does
the
it
egg
change?
doesn't
Well,
get
not
bigger.
grow, but you know what I mean.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
does, like,
you get,
the color
darker
kinda
blue, does it, like,
change a little
slowly
bit?
fade in colors?
Does it
Does
start
it
getting
shake
like
a
ice
little?
veins coming up? Does it move? Can you feel it pecking? Not pecking. It's not. I don't know. I think it's a bird for some reason.
really high pitched voice.
Salamander.
No! Shut up! I'm out of here! You're a town! I'm an egg!
Why do I know before
Wanna get high?
Why am I so high?
You sit with its mouth and it comes out. You want to get high.
So, yeah.
no.
It's like a blue mushu.
I love that.
That's
I know who that is.
it's Eddie Murphy. It's Eddie Murphy, right? That's so. All right.
Basically there.
So I will say that there were
Basically.
physical signs. Now that we're bringing attention to the egg again, that yeah, it seems like it grew darker, and when you were in the more colder regions, further up north in Bricken's homestead, further it got on that northern spire, coming around on the boat, where things were significantly colder. It has maintained that darker color, but it hasn't gotten any darker as you're moving further south.
Wow.
You don't think you're doing anything wrong at the moment, but you don't think you're doing anything to expedite the hatching
Do you
process.
think with a 17 I could create a little hatching area, freeze, create or control water, freeze some things, and create a little incubator to.
I think you could definitely do that, but I think it's going to require you to stay stationary to build this. It's not going to be something you can do on the move.
It's not gonna be traveling.
Why don't we go deal with Gowager, and then if we don't die, that'll be like your little reward to yourself.
We can hunker down for a little bit. Take a little
Sounds
break.
Maybe put the town.
Help rebuild Gowager.
Well, I mean, if
To a-
everybody's
to a
dead, I
degree.
don't think there's any reason to rebuild it.
Well,
But I think we could, like, bury everyone.
yeah, like
Maybe-
you know,
maybe
clean up the area a little
Can you
bit.
consecrate ground? Is that a thing?
It is a thing. It's not a thing within my power. I could pray over ground for a while, and maybe Calvin would bless me.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so
I can't just be like consecrate.
okay. Well, that's fair. I mean, I could do that, but it doesn't do anything.
It's fair.
It's true.
All right. So you guys are going to continue upward. Okay. So the next 2 days go by uneventfully. Anything that I need to know about? Casting of spells or
I tie more
otherwise?
rope
No.
to my harpoons.
How much rope?
The range on them is 20-60, so 60 feet.
Smart, this guy.
60 feet of rope. I want to have the whole range of my 80 feet of rope.
Just have a little extra?
Just a little extra.
That's fair, because like you don't want to throw it to someone 60 feet away, and then
Yeah,
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's gone.
there it goes. Whoop.
Ah.
This way you can tie it around your waist. You don't have to worry about the rope. Just
I have shield of faith on
I'm
the
not gonna
party.
do that.
yeah, that's
Okay.
dumb now that I say it.
I have spikes on my armor, so if I tied it around my waist, it would just. Fuck. That's what that would be my.
So, anything?
Nothing special. I'm not.
No, you don't want
I feel like I feel like there's no way it's gonna be better than summoning a magic unicorn.
You
to
won't know
cure
until you
disease.
try.
It's true.
What if you grow another 10 inches?
What if I shrink 10 inches?
What if you grow 10 inches? Then you're like
if
encroaching
your
on
armor
large
tears?
size. Then you might be able to.
If I grow another 10 inches, I'll be 7'9".
Then you'll be. I mean, think about that with a sword reach. You'd be hitting 10 feet in the air.
Oof. Yeah, maybe one.
Yeah. Let's see. 1 or a 20.
What do you think? Well, okay.
That was Shadow Realm rules only.
18.
Mm.
Did you cast a spell?
Yeah, shield.
Did you get a whole new list of numbers?
Only
Yeah,
in the
only in
shadow.
shadow.
Only in the.
Only in
Oh, it was
Yeah.
only in that. Oh, never mind. I missed that.
Yeah, that was a function of the weird magic of that realm.
Gotcha.
The magic that made things musical
Oh, that's a bummer.
and also filled with tentacles.
Which is a weird trade-off.
It's a very weird world.
I'll take it.
That's a thing I need to write stuff for now.
The shadow world.
Well, basically.
The tentacle musical Shadow World.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I decided I
With
wanted.
extra magic.
I wanted to put aberrations in it, and then I was like, man, it's musical because that's weird.
Yeah.
And Yu-Gi-Oh's a thing, I guess.
Why not?
Dual monsters.
Dual monsters, yeah.
Yeah. Not interesting or what was it?
Not interesting.
Not important now.
Not important, no.
Yes.
Go move.
To a match of not important.
No. Just go home. Have a step.
All right.
2 days go by.
Dawn of the third day. Jake, roll me a d20.
1.
So, you guys continue on your journey, and you kind of have come to the point where you know.
I know.
Well, you know specifically. But you can see the kind of like the coastal Rocky Mountain area that leads on the other side is Gowager. You know that it's probably with no expediency of any kind, it's about 6 hours. You'll be over that hill into the town proper.
And it's morning.
It's morning right now. Yes.
All right.
Anything you'd like to do today?
Is there cover? Like, are we in the coast? Are we still in the woods where we see that crest? Like, can we
Yeah.
get closer without being
I was
exposed?
gonna say, like, can we scout? Is there places that we can
Yeah,
go
so
and
you
scout it out
guys
without
are
being seen?
basically like right here, and there's, I mean, these rocks kind of go out to the cliff here.
Okay.
So you kind of, it's not like a big mat. It's kind of like on a slope.
Mm-hmm.
You have some rocky cliff face, and you know once you get over that, it's not like a wall.
Yeah.
It's kind of tapered down, and there's some forest, a little bit of forest there, or you don't know because you can't see the forest on the other side of this
Okay.
coast there.
Get closer. Should. Yep. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's.
All right.
Well,
I walk quietly. You do that.
it's true.
Well, more so.
You can try.
You can try.
5. I walk quiet. More quiet. Oh. Oh.
All right. So you guys,
More quietly than I would if I had disadvantage.
as you guys are maybe an hour
Mhm.
away, I would like you all to make me perception checks, please.
16.
5.
19.
Captain Planet. 14.
Rena, you can smell on the air the smell of brimstone and like fire, sulfur, that kind of a smell.
Somebody fart?
Then she brings that to your attention. Everybody starts breathing, and you smell that now.
Ugh.
Stone.
I hold my breath.
Okay. How long? Do you
Just for a while. I
Okay.
can do it for minutes. Maybe
Yeah.
4 minutes.
I don't.
Which
You're
is
about it.
wild. That's
You're
a
about it.
hard thing to do.
I don't have to
Actually, it's
breathe,
1
right?
plus your con mod.
Oh, so five minutes.
I can do it for 4 minutes.
Yeah. So a while. But last time something was smelly, weird, I ended up getting all messed up. Dragon's like, fair. So I'm just holding my breath. I'm not. Fair. Just gonna. I'll do it for 4 minutes.
Do you have to breathe?
Yeah.
I do. I
You
can
do.
breathe
Yeah, you
underwater.
do.
No,
You
okay.
can breathe underwater.
You can also breathe over.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
some breathing.
Air genazis can hold their breath indefinitely. You can just breathe underwater.
Oh.
Fair enough. It seems fair.
Yeah.
It's a good trade.
He is.
Although if you're an air genasi, you can just hold your breath indefinitely
They can hold
underwater.
their breath.
They can hold their breath for an hour.
Right, because I remember when I was Murray, like
But then you
whenever
have to be
something
in
weird
the
would
air
happen
now,
smell-wise, I would just be like,
that sucks.
Yeah, you can hold.
no breathing.
Yeah, hold their breath for an hour. I think turtles do. that.
Okay.
So
Unless they talk.
Unless they talk.
unless they talk,
Unless they talk.
or in certain cases cast spells, as certain other people have done, and that kind of a thing. It ends most of that.
Can't breathe wine either.
Can't breathe wine.
Yes, we learned.
You can try.
I fortunately read that. I forgot about it because we were so far into the cave. But they basically, there's like a little short list at the start of the final dungeon, the tomb, and it says like, this may be a good time to like remind your players of this and this, and one of them is like, just because you can breathe water doesn't mean you can breathe other liquids. Like there was like a list of things like just let them know up front.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought it was,
Oh,
I forgot. 2, I thought it was more fun to figure it out.
It
No.
was.
Because if you're like, well, that
Murray
is a
got
very
super
specific thing to say for no reason right at the
Yeah.
start. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, kind of.
just because you can breathe water doesn't mean you can breathe other things. Maybe that comes into play. Probably not. Like, oh, well,
Like heroin, you can't breathe heroin.
clearly there's going to be a thing. So,
Yeah.
go on.
That's it, man.
Right?
You know
It's
what
all
I mean?
about the
I'm
baking
shit.
soda in the stove at 400 degrees and whip it. I don't know the recipe.
But if one were to, it would be
Captain, no. Oh, it's
just you.
So, you guys smell the smell of brimstone. It doesn't smell too much unlike the smell in the forest. The
Okay.
burnt forest that you guys were in. It smells relatively similar to that.
The smell of
I start poking trees with my sword.
Ooh. Right.
Detect magic.
Well, right where you're at right now,
Wait,
there
was it-
is no
did
trees.
Rick-
Oh, okay.
You're
Does
just
Rick
on
wanna
like a
punch the tree
coastline,
down?
but you can smell it. It smells
Rick,
similar.
punch the tree down again.
There's no trees.
Oh, never mind.
I did.
How are you poking trees?
I
He
just said
I said I'm gonna poke
I
trees, and
missed
Ted
it.
said
I missed
because you
it.
were talking.
this is why Ted Cooper doesn't listen to you.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's true.
All right.
I'm
I've
very
decided.
astute, guys.
I've decided
Astute.
that
Very astute.
3 whole games that I run, Celine needs to pay full attention and not miss anything for Tad Cooper to go back to normal.
Challenge accepted.
You heard it here first, folks. 3 full games
Start
where she doesn't go one of those like, wait, what happened? Hmm?
Or say something and people are like, we just answered this question.
Yes.
Just
3 games, Tad Cooper, back to normal.
February. February's my month.
Alright, let's see it.
Because we're...
No,
we have
Celine,
next
that guy's
You don't get
already
this week.
dead. Sorry,
What?
can't attack.
Anyway, yes, so there's no trees, but it's just, that's just kind of a coming, and the breeze is kind of coming up the coast, so it warrants that it's coming from
Yeah,
where Gowager is. If you don't listen to Ted, your pet won't listen to you. Yeah,
It's reasonable. It's a reasonable condition.
I mean, that was the whole campaign 1. That was just the nature of Felix.
Yeah.
That was... Well, that was because I rolled terribly. Every time I tried to do animal handling, and it just gradually became him being like,
Yeah. You disgust me.
Oh, he would be French.
It would be.
Oh, fucking Felix.
So,
Will not go there for you.
Like a college, you'll...
You silly English communicants.
alright, so you smell this. It smells similar to what you smelled in the burnt forest, which you recall was a weird situation in that it was there was like a weird degree of like, I don't want to say kind of like consecration, like it seemed like it was a holy fire burnt the forest where all those weird creatures were. Similar smell. Whether it's
Do we see anything that's burned? Or
not
that...
from where you are, it's just smell coming up the coast with the breeze.
Okay.
Alright.
Is there any smoke coming from where Gowager used to be that we can tell?
Make your perception check.
Can we all make a perception check?
Sure.
6.
10. So better.
You know what? It's hard to tell.
28.
20.
Yeah, there's a little bit of there's like a small. It's hard to see because it's like a white smoke.
It's kind of haze.
Yeah, and it's
It's like
you know,
a...
hard to see because just the way the sunlight is, and it's kind of a clear sky. So pull the eyebrow hair out of your
I
eyes.
still really can't tell.
Do you need glasses?
Because you're old.
I'm not old. I got cursed with the white hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
how old are you?
How old are you?
You know, it's hard to tell, but you forget so much of life. I am over 100.
Oh my god, you're so old!
That's not that old for
That's
a
actually
dwarf.
really young for
Was that 154? I want to say.
I don't know.
I think that's what it was.
I don't know.
Oh my god, you're a baby!
You're so old, you're a baby!
Well, it sounds really old to me because I'm a human.
Right.
But then he told me how long dwarves live for.
Yes.
I was gonna say last. That's rude.
Oh, I was wrong.
Well, how long do they live for?
400 years.
Oh, okay, so you're like average.
Ish.
You're like a normal dude, I guess.
Dude.
So you're not quite middle aged.
Dude.
Still kind of in your prime,
Dude.
Wow. This is.
right? Right? Anybody?
I am comparatively older than you.
Comparatively, yeah.
Like, if you can consider our...
I think on the amount of time we have left as a percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got like a couple days.
Comparatively.
Get close.
I want to say it was somewhere. It was like 150.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right around there.
154 is the number that sticks in my mind. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's on the bio. 40. Yeah. It's a good age to be.
Let's go.
Kind of, you still got your physical prowess, but are settled in. You're not quite as uppity. I imagine a young, uppity Reverence intoned things slightly more.
You would not recognize young Reverence if you met him.
Alright. Did he have a different name?
No. Well, yeah.
Ah, see? Did
Yeah.
he have 2 antlers?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right, I wouldn't.
And
he was 10 inches shorter.
10 inches shorter, and
Like a brand new person.
often smiled.
What?
Nah.
This is all out of game. You guys don't know that.
It's true.
I didn't
Totally
see
out of voice.
insight.
No.
You can't incite something out of game. It's impossible.
Yeah, that's true. So, you guys get closer?
Yeah, keep going. I'm gonna set, what's your speed?
45.
When we're 100 and, I'm trying to do math in my head, 120-ish feet away from the crest, we should have Brina run up and take a look. Quickly and quietly.
Yeah, sure.
Mostly quietly.
Okay.
Is this the one with the owl? Who had the owl?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you and Ted Cooper go and check?
Why don't you guys look after Ted Cooper?
Ted Cooper gives you a dirty look.
Listen,
I'm sure
Dad.
you prefer that.
you haven't. Listen, I don't know that you're not going to do something crazy out there, and I can't endanger you or myself, or risk blowing our cover.
He is really squid now, yeah.
Okay, all right, you can come with me if you screw me over, though. You have issues.
The
No,
little
he comes.
raptor toe click, the toe claw.
Well, it's on the ground right now, so
Yeah.
it's not quite as
All right,
impressive.
well,
but
are
he does
we
squint
that
real
far away?
hard at her.
Yeah.
Do we get that close?
120 feet, you said?
Yeah.
You can make me
Woo!
a subscription.
Drake, thanks for the sub!
Thanks.
You can make me a stealth check. You have to move at half speed to maintain your stealth. Take you a little bit to get there. Not too long. But,
Stealth.
I assume if you want
So she
to.
can
that?
get back in one turn.
Yeah.
16.
And I didn't want to.
Make one for Tad Cooper as well.
What's his
You
stealth?
bid.
I know I have it, but like.
Why don't you just know this off the top of your head?
Because she just got a character that's. He's a sidekick
Stealth,
at
I
level
don't-
4.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay,
But why don't you just know this off the top
Plus
of
your
your head?
proficiency bonus. His proficiency bonus is
Because this is also a
That's
function
right,
of making
that's
sure she pays
So
attention.
3, 5, and
Yes. Yes, these are all valid points.
$23. For Ted Cooper.
There's a piece of fuzz.
Oh, okay.
That's floating by.
I couldn't even tell from over here because I have eye floaters.
That's terrifying. It sounds like one of the scariest things ever.
There was a
Just
long,
to see a thing like, ah!
there was a long conversation about eye floaters. You missed that internet.
And I'm terrified of.
Pretty lame thing to be terrified of.
I'm also afraid of spiders, but only if they're big enough where you can see that they have 8 eyes. That freaks me out.
Like banana
That's pretty
spiders
big,
that
that's
are the
pretty
size of your
big.
hand.
Yeah, terrifying.
I got
But if
bit
it
by
like
them
even a
twice.
spider like
Are you
this big,
serious?
In Florida.
shit.
I was on horseback and it was like bend my hat. Like that's how high up they are because they eat birds.
Oh.
So yeah. So like I was like, oh, what's on my? Oh
There's
my
some
god, it's a
crazy
banana
nonsense.
spider. It already bit me.
Ooh.
That's why I'm like this.
I have the answer!
Oh,
They're not supposed to bite. That's a fucking lie.
Alright.
Wow, guys, we just learned why Pat's like this.
Yeah, banana spider.
Bananas, but yeah.
Bananas! He's not Spider-Man, he's Banana Man!
Oh.
Spaghetti.
That's the word. Instead of the powers of a spider, you get high potassium content and a yellow tinge.
I ripen faster than other fruits.
I'm on the apple for about 3 days.
Have you met my good friend the avocado?
Oh man, you guys, I really miss Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Sebastian / spaghetti.
Yes.
And baby.
Well, I miss baby too, but I miss
The difference.
Sebastian / spaghetti was one of the
Oh!
was one of the best. If you haven't watched our Out of the Abyss campaign,
Just check it out.
you should check it out. That's also when we let you viewers have way too much control.
Yep.
But it was fun.
It was fun, but it was way too much. We cut back on that significantly.
Yeah.
Like letting you rename NPCs.
The spaghetti. And the spaghetti again.
And a lot of spaghettis.
Well, no, there were a lot of spaghettis, and he was Sebastian, and then someone paid to have Sebastian become spaghetti, so then I couldn't have any more spaghettis.
Yes.
Then it was Angel Hair.
Yeah, right.
This is Angel Hair, that's right. Alright. So you guys sneak up. Takes you a little bit. You're kind of at the cliff or the coastline where the rocky kind of terrain is, and around the corner is Gowager. Should be like a like to look. You peer around the corner, and I will let you make me a perception.
Wait, we're amongst rocks and stuff like that?
Correct.
Is there any, like, dust or stuff that I could, like, camouflage so I look like I'm part of the rocks?
Sure. You can make a stealth check.
Ted Cooper's just gonna stay where he was, sneaky.
People. How do they find these things out about me?
What?
Hi, Ted. Heard you love playing fun and comedic games, so we thought this might be right up your alley. Try out our new game. How do you know me?
Bullshit.
Food drivers.
Bullshit.
The mobile game.
They just assumed you like fun games.
Bottle
Because
of-
everyone likes fun games.
Bottle of-
Make me. If you had, did I give you advantage?
They've got me
You can have
pinned.
advantage.
No, you didn't give me advantage.
You could have advantage.
Ted, we heard you like to smile.
Oh,
Fuck
nope.
you.
19.
Ted Cooper just re-stealth. Just keeps his old stealth.
Yeah, you pat yourself around. You're dirty now. And you peer around, and what you see before you is, how would I describe this? A string, and like as you peer around, like your face is, if you're looking at this from an omniscient third-person perspective, it is lit by a very orangey red light as you see that the town that once was Gowager, that you've never actually seen.
Like really intense, like Latin, like music playing now.
Yes.
Oh.
Bollywood. Yeah.
Oh no.
No. Best way I could describe this is sort of like a strange, out of place amidst this cliffside, the ocean nearby, lapping up against the shore, hellscape. There seems to be like permanent pyres burning. The smell of brimstone is significantly more present here. You can see the remnants of what were once towns burning, and there is an orangey red flame everywhere about. There are a couple of crosses with bodies crucified and flayed upon them. Most of them have been picked and rotted away, but in kind of prevalent in the center of the town is one significantly larger one, and you can see the body from this distance it's up, pinned to this cross. It seems to be. Actually, did you make me a perception check? Make
No,
me
I don't
one
care.
anyway.
Yeah,
Kid Ted Cooper.
Sure.
+5.
That was the stealth.
That was a stealth. I lied. Perception is wisdom. I'm so good at this. So it's a +1.
Mhm.
Cool.
Well,
3
+1. Yeah,
Plus
+3
3?
total.
+3 total.
10.
17.
17. Yeah, you can see that this one, it looks like it's pretty emaciated, possibly burnt. It's hard to tell from this distance, but it looks relatively desiccated, whatever this one is. And it's clearly displayed in some sort of. It's probably enough that this is a display. That's what you can see. And it's just unnerving to look at. Like, it just seems out of place.
I can
like,
talk to T in my brain, right?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna be like,
He talks back.
It's a familiar. We've always allowed them to do that.
It leaves.
Yeah.
Cooper leaves.
Yeah.
He's not down with this.
Yeah.
Skitter.
Okay. You see them running back.
Well,
it's terrifying.
therapy.
No, well, I mean, yeah, but so the town is pretty much gone. There's a lot of fire, a lot of bodies hanging on crosses that have been rotted and picked apart by birds, I assume, or other such creatures. And then in the middle of the town, there's a big one one that looks like it's displayed for a reason. I couldn't tell exactly from the distance I was at, but there was a body on it, and it looked really, really gross. It might be burned, but it's basically a hellscape.
No living creatures.
Not that I could see.
Or whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
again-
can you imagine if we just like, screw it. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I can't.
But again, this was from
My
the
tongue.
distance. I couldn't see everything, so there might be something living amongst
Yeah. I
it.
have the Titan blade. I'm ready.
But yeah, but it's not a pretty sight, and it smells awful.
That's okay. I can smell barely anything through my nose hair at this point.
It's fully mingled in with your beard.
Oh yeah, it's all just one thing. My hair, my
Yeah.
nose hair,
Just a big old white hair.
my
ball.
neck hair,
Little
my
bit
chest hair.
Yeah.
my shoulder hair, my armpits.
I would love it if you stopped listing your hair.
Like a lot though.
I would love that.
Oh, there's so much back here. It's like a Brillo pad.
If you'd like, I could help you burn it off.
That might just happen while we're here. Alright, yeah. Okay. Alright, cool. I ascend the hill.
Okay. You see.
Stealthily.
Yes, stealth.
Make me a stealth check. Whoever's going stealthily, please make stealth check.
Ha!
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
So
Plus
20.
3, 24.
Wow.
22.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm sneakier than you.
Yeah.
6.
What about Tat Cooper?
Well, are you? Is he
Am I
rolling for
roll- do
Ted
I roll
Cooper
for-
now,
that's-
or
it's up to
am
you.
I?
When only Tat Cooper is doing something, then I will roll for Tat Cooper. The rest of the time, he's yours.
Sure. It's up to you. You tell me.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll for tackle?
I don't know.
Make a decision.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, I'll do it when we're
Okay.
doing like
Sure.
a thing.
This is mine.
Is it? Oh, okay. I was wondering where it came from.
Today.
I don't need it.
Yeah, but you can.
Oh, well, I appreciate the offer. All right, well, fuck. So Ted Cooper gets a 15.
Okay. Surprisingly, Rick is the stealthiest.
Yeah. Good for him.
Just lay down on the ground.
You see
And
a track
these
of
two are
torn
very
up dirt
loud.
behind you.
No, you don't though, because I'm just actually holding them at my fingers and toes.
I
Now
imagine
that I
like
don't
that.
have fingernails, I'm much sneakier when I do this.
That's what was holding you
Yeah,
back.
there you go.
The
I imagine like the
fingernails.
tinkling noise that you have in like cartoons whenever somebody's like running. It's like that, like the, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Like a
what you're
xylophone type thing.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine.
Yeah,
is
you
happening.
guys are sneaking, and then you hear like clank, clank, clank from their armors.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
All right, yeah. So you see, only you have been here. You two are the only ones who have been here before, and you can see most of the things are. Yeah, it's just a seemingly permanently aflame. It looks like what the textbooks would describe as like hell.
You don't think Ember came?
No, I think this is the scourge.
Makes sense too. But I mean,
A lot of things on fire.
yeah, Ember. Apparently, like. Alright.
I wasn't with you
Yeah.
when you knew this, Ember, but you didn't give me the impression that she was a murderous sociopath.
Now that you say that. No, I think she was just the burnout.
Okay.
My plan. Okay. Walk down there.
Like it.
See what's up. If you don't like that plan, I understand. But that's always what I've done.
I don't want to be left
What do you think? You don't care. You're gonna follow us. Cool. Good talk. What do you think?
Let's find out.
Go on in. Try to sneak. You're moderately sneaky, right?
Maybe I be bait and then you guys jump in because it's expecting me.
You know, right? I think we should split up into like more sneaky group and the less sneaky, right? We'll both try to sneak, but that way, if by some miracle we do well, that's cool, and you guys are more likely to do okay than we are.
Where are we sneaking?
Let's
Like the big
to the big cross.
cross.
Big cross. Can I see anything with the big cross? I'll look at it.
Make me a perception.
13, 15.
You can see there's a body on the cross.
Yeah.
Seems like it's
Is
burnt
it
up or something.
moving? Well,
So you don't think so. You don't see any movement.
20, not natural.
I would say pretty much the same thing.
okay.
Hard to really distinguish any features on this from this distance. These are still pretty far away.
That's fair enough. So I think let's sneak.
And it's... You don't know what Owl saw, but the description that Owl gave to Oz, that Oz then gave to you, this seems like kind of what he was going for. You
Still
would
the
guess.
same.
You know, things burnt down, on fire, flayed people, that kind of a thing. And you could, I mean, all of the plants, all the trees, all the crops, gone. So there's so it smells like fire, brimstone, burning flesh with like just a tinge of weed. So it's like the worst.
The most pungent smell.
Yeah, it's pretty pungent.
Poopy resin.
Ruby resin and a little
You're
bit
right
of
first.
patchouli oil.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Oh, I thought
Old
it was
bomb water.
feces.
No, not Ozzy like Black Sabbath. Oz like the character that was Sean's character who left when the party didn't agree with
Consistently.
him. Pretty consistently.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Go back and watch.
I'm
That's
just,
true.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk in.
I'm
Okay.
gonna follow you.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll also follow you.
Then let's
Vigilance
go.
at the ready.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys are walking,
Black Stabbeth at the ready.
Rick at the ready.
Thoughts and
I got a
prayers?
weapon.
Thoughts and
Yeah.
prayers.
They have names.
All right. So you guys are walking in big
Thoughts
town.
and prayers
I want to take point.
Okay. As you take point, as you guys are, you can see it. It's like, I don't know how, I want to say surreal, but I don't feel like that's the right word to describe this. Yeah, because it's like you're walking through what was your home and where you grew up, and it's just like there is, burnt wreckage from where there were houses or where there were like where people used to hang out. There are like burnt and blackened skeletons about. There's not
Having like flashes of like memories of his life before when things were cool.
Yeah. There was there was a statue of Shantea that had been there that was usually often with adoringly adorned with yarn and different kinds of like yarn outfits, like people who do like the yarn bombing of statues. It was just like a thing people used to do, decorate the statue and all this, and it's in pieces on the ground, broken and destroyed. And you can see there's not a ton of these crosses. There's just like a handful. There's maybe like 3, and then the major one. And just from you thinking back to who stayed behind and who might have been someone that might have attempted to put up kind of a fight, there's a couple of people that had said they were going to stay behind. And you look at some of these, and some of them. Yeah, there's a handful of people that might have possibly looked to defend, and you get as you look through, you do see that one of the bodies on this seems to be slightly of larger stature, or with kind of a furrowed, a more protruding brow, which you would guess to be a half-orc, and one that does seem to be with horns, that of a minotaur, and the other one just looks like a generic human skeleton. So this is what you see as you're walking through this town. Do you make your way towards the center of town where this large cross is?
Okay.
Kind of. Much as we can.
Sure.
As as we sneak across this barren landscape.
Yeah. Well, just like try not to make like a ton of noise.
Yeah, we're walking quietly,
Yeah.
and we're alert as we can be mechanically.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Map description
you
of
guys
our state.
approach this figure that is bound to this cross, and it seems it is desiccated, it is old, it seems almost like, I don't want to say mummified, but in that vein, right? Like it seems like it's an ancient.
Like the one I saw in the murky water.
Make me an intelligence check at advantage.
17.
You think that it's exactly like the one you saw in
Well,
the
I'm
water.
gonna stop and I'm going to be like, that's the one. Chip. Yeah. Cast Shield of Faith
Wait.
on myself.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Well, guys, if we're gonna do something,
Is this the bad guy?
I think so.
Does this thing have a mouth?
Yeah, I mean it does.
Is it alive? How high up on the...
And is it like nailed in?
Yeah, it's hands nailed, feet nailed, and then it's also
Detect
bound.
magic on it.
There is a faint aura of necromancy magic as well as abjuration magic.
Tell them.
You tell them.
Do I see the staff in the book?
You do not.
Don't see the staff in the book.
Hey,
Can you like over?
No,
They
no
really
response.
We would have no way of.
I know.
Okay.
I was just.
how high up
Yeah.
is it?
It's like 10 feet up on the ground,
Yeah.
and you can see that
Fresh new body.
it's it's nailed up here, and it's like I said, it's also bound up here with
Is it breathing?
Like, can we detect any
Does it
movement
have-
from it?
Eyes.
it does not have eye sockets.
Ah.
Or there's sockets, but no eyes.
Okay.
I should say. No, it doesn't seem like there's like a chest like breathing, but you also would get the feeling that if this thing was undead, it wouldn't have to breathe anyway.
Okay.
That would make sense.
I'm gonna
Javelin it. Extra spear in it.
swing
Connecting it to the
vigilance,
cross.
and I'm gonna knock at the cross to knock over the cross.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
15.
You can roll me damage.
12.
Crash through the cross. The cross falls over. Falls down. Which way were you trying to hit it? Were you trying to hit it so that
Go forward.
to the side, backwards, forwards? What was your plan?
Yeah, if I swung from the side. Then
Well, you tell me.
it would
Did you want it?
probably-
Did you want it to fall on the side so it's kind of like
you want to fall
upright,
on the body?
on its face, on its back, on like the back of the cross, so it's
So it's
pinned
facing
up
up.
like this?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
was-
like that.
Sure, then it happens. And it's splayed upwards to the sky. The cross is on the ground.
You know anything about this?
You want to cut off its head just in case? Is that a thing for undead?
That's a thing for everything.
Accurate.
I feel like, just follow me for a minute. If this thing was the big evil that created all of this, it would not have nailed itself to a cross. So if this was what you saw in the ship, maybe it wasn't directly responsible for what happened.
Maybe.
Do I know anything about Osler other than the name?
Let me see.
Maybe it's moved on to a new town. Because it's been a while since this happened, right?
Yeah, it's been months.
Months, right?
Oh.
So, like, we don't know that it's even still here.
Let me see here. What
No,
do got?
we don't.
Yeah.
It would have gone south probably.
Probably.
After where we went. It's just fucked up with old lands real bad. Well, I mean, that could be after we, finish
finish up here.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
See if there's a trail.
See if there's a trail of
hell.
Yeah, basically.
A hell trail for us to follow.
Oh no, there's
Follow the
definitely
Friday Hell
right
Road.
through the Badlands there. What are those called?
Old lands.
No. Between
The harsh
Gowage-
hills.
The harsh hills.
Do you guys? What notes do you two have on Osler? I'll ask that before I reveal you too much. Let's see what they've got, because this is stuff that they could easily find.
Yeah. I remember my Oz. Like I know what Oz knows about it.
Does Brina know anything about it? I wasn't there when they learned about it, so.
We'll say that he'll know whatever Oz knows at the very least.
Okay.
40 feet movement speed.
Ooh.
I know that much.
That's
you
good.
get to movement speed.
Dark wizard, necromantic magics on the rise from another continent circa 200 years prior. Osler of Saren disappeared, great battle, armies rallied. Chiron, lead hero, Arcana, and martial fighter disappeared as well, ship to ship. A brass ship to take Osler SS Venture.
Yeah, Chiron was in the brass boat, which was the SS Venture. They were both destroyed during the battle at sea. So
Look at you guys with your note taking.
if Chiron
Was in the brass boat.
Maybe
That's
him.
this guy right here.
Yeah, that might be this
Is
guy.
that what you have, pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much.
So then, yeah, you would know that.
Okay.
So I take the pins out of his hands and his feet,
Okay. You do.
and then I unchain him.
You want to change them?
And then is he alive?
No.
No.
He
I
doesn't.
smack him across the face once.
Jaw breaks.
Oh well, I push that back in a little.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe he was.
He's mostly like
He's
skeletal.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can we
Well,
leave
we-
here now?
No, definitely not. There's a slight necromantic aura around him, so I thought maybe
He was pretending to be dead.
I don't know.
Or maybe he needed enough stimulation to wake up.
I'm gonna go.
I use an action to wake him
the
up.
Other.
Okay. Go! I was like, oh shit! Oh shit!
Splash more
That was
around
it!
him, then
I just
usually
needed
wakes
an
people up.
action!
Hey!
You knocked down the other crosses?
Can you heal him?
Knock them all down.
I don't know.
No.
He's
dead.
dead. I don't think healing does anything.
And if he is
Try.
dead,
Just a little.
whoa.
Just a little healing?
Don't.
Yeah.
I could try a little
Don't
healing.
bother.
Wait.
If he's dead, he's been dead for
Very long time.
yeah.
Alright.
So healing him.
This thing was less dead a while ago.
Healing.
But what if this big bad dude, right? Right, he was a magic person.
Osler, yeah.
So what if he inhabited this guy's body, right? Right, and then you woke him up, and then you came here where there are a lot of fresh new bodies. So we left this guy's body and went to a fresh new body, and it was like, screw you, and like put it up to like mark his territory here, and then moved on.
Or could.
It's possible. Alternately, when the one sarcophagus got opened, they both reawoke, and the other one was just more powerful.
And killed this guy.
And just, dragged his reanimating body out of the water and then laid him.
Were they friends?
This guy's
Were
wrapped
they
in mummy,
enemies?
but they were enemies.
He's not like
Okay.
mummified. No, I was just trying to give you a visual of
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
No, because
And it looks basic. I mean, also like it looks like it's been waterlogged,
Yeah.
right? Like it's been.
Does
It's
he
a
have any magic items? Any items on him that are not ragged?
You would no.
Any gold teeth?
But you would also get the feeling that probably if something went through the effort to do all of this, probably not going to be like, let me just leave these here in case somebody's like,
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
Either that or like you
Okay.
said, like they both came up and he was like, and then moved on.
Possible.
I don't think
Because this place seems kind of abandoned.
unleashed Chiron because the body had a book, staff, sort of martial weapons.
This thing does.
Well,
It might have.
the one that I
can
unleashed.
you make me an insight check?
Yeah, the one you unleashed didn't, right? And this thing also doesn't have any martial
Oh,
weapons.
that's terrible. That's 8.
So I can't give you anything off of that. You can make me an insight check, Rick.
Oh, Rick's very
Insightful.
+3.
That is. All right. 19.
You would know that staves are also a martial weapon. You can hit people with a stick. She could do it all the time.
I
hit
do it all
people
the
with
time.
You could do it too. You
I
hit
don't-
people with a stick with a point on the end.
Yeah.
With his rope tied to it.
Yeah.
Yes. A stick is a martial weapon.
All right. So you could use a stick.
Maybe it was Carl.
Even if it's, I hear magic sticks work even better for hitting things. Why don't you?
I heard if they can hit one thing twice.
I don't know. You just gotta hit them with your best shot. Why don't you go swimming? Go check and see if the boat's still there.
Sure.
What if he's just living in the boat underwater, just like boop bing.
If you find anything, leave it alone.
Don't
just tell
open
us.
anything.
Here's a box of strike anywhere matches. You can
Hey, those
do
came
that.
back.
Hey!
Yeah, had them for a while.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
seemed like an appropriate time to use them.
Right, so I will do that.
Or do we have anything that just glows? Oh, your sword glows, but I guess
You can't have that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hard.
Fair.
you could just pop it back to you at any point if you needed it.
So you dive down underwater.
Yeah.
If it's like more than 5 feet away from me, it stops being my back weapon or something like that.
I don't know if that's true, but something like that.
So
Underwater.
Mhm.
Strike a match.
Yes, we
Or
do.
matches, make a flare, whatever. And you're underwater. You dive down. You know where the ship is. You
Yeah.
dive down to the ship. You see the ship.
Take magic.
The ship has the same degree of magic that it had beforehand.
I swim up to it,
You're up to the ship.
side of it. Tomb room.
Okay. The lid
going on?
is off to the side where you left it.
Look inside of it.
Nothing inside.
I'm gonna search around the ship.
Or make me a perception
Secret.
check. Investigation check, sorry.
Secret rooms. 13.
Nah. The feeling is kind of hard to make a lot of secret rooms in a ship made out of brass.
I'm gonna swim around maybe a parallel area around Gowager, but still in the bay.
Okay.
For another ship, maybe.
Like any other ship?
Another magical ship like this.
Look for a
Osler
magical
ship, if this is Chiron's.
I see.
aura.
Okay, I will remind you that you can't see in the dark. So you're down pretty far at this point anyway, and the day has gone on. It's going to be hard to find something like this. You can make me a perception check at disadvantage.
Hey.
Well, that is a 25.
That's still pretty good. So you look around, you don't see any, like, are you just visually looking for a ship?
Yeah.
Just any ship that looks sort of magic-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anything that, like, screams, like, magic ship! Like, magic also only works up to 30 feet.
What about whispers?
Oh, yeah, it's like magic. And you're like, oh, no, wait, that was the other ship. That was just that.
It was just
Oh, shoot.
It was just
yelling.
It was just
from
yelling,
way
but you were real far away.
Yeah.
The other ship was like, magic ship. And you get closer, and it's like, magic ship. And clearly,
A
covered in
talking
roots, magic ship.
That's crazy. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back then.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of shipwrecks all up and down. I mean, you don't know how deep, like, you're at the reef's edge here, and it goes down to, like, the, presumably the bottom of the ocean. So you could be here forever trying to find something. If stuff happened to catch on the reef or, like, the reef bed around here, it's easier to find. You're down, I think we said last time, like, over 100 feet just to get to this ship.
Alright.
Do you go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so while he's doing that, I guess we'll look around town.
There used to be a great mac and cheese place here. And over
Yeah,
there,
I remember. We
tried
tried
a
some.
bunch of
Yeah, we
people's-
had it at, I mean, it was
Yeah,
old,
but it was
but
better. You never really got it when it was good. When she made it in her shop, never was cool.
did you get the recipe in it?
No, I have an idea. Of what's
Oh,
going
you're
on
trying to
with
do
it.
it by taste, right?
Yeah, so
No, I told you what it was.
I
you
had
were
three
almost right.
cheeses.
Yeah. 2
You
out of 3.
had you made it, but there's just something.
right.
It's like it's so close, but there's just
I can taste the difference.
yeah, you can.
There's no love in it.
Yep, that was was it Doobies? That was the shop that she owned. She inherited it from the previous owner.
Yeah.
which is the Tiefling.
You could get so much Gowager leaf. They were gonna have a festival, a music festival. That never
That
worked out.
sounds fun.
It didn't.
Yeah, you see, probably the shop with the least amount of rubble left, like or building materials, was Yenta the Matchmaker's Strike Anywhere match shop. Seems like they went up pretty quick.
That is sad.
You can see the remnants of Selwyn's shop. There's a couple of crystals about because they didn't burn.
Right, I pick them up.
Yeah, I was
You have
gonna
a
say,
couple
grab
of
a few.
random assorted crystals. You can see one wind chime from Chime Bag has made it through. That was made out of like metal tubes. That's the only one
Nice.
that survived. Everything else was made out of like coral and pieces of wood. Anything else? Fish. The fish shop is gone. Also, the rolling paper shop also went up pretty quick.
Right.
It might.
I would imagine.
It would do
Doug's rug shop is gone. Norple's Knits, the other, that shop's gone. I guess you guys can all make me investigation checks to see. Oh man, another subscription.
24.
17.
You're underwater still, Pat. You're underwater. 17, 11.
Perception?
Yes.
That's good.
Investigation.
Oh,
that's-
investigation.
6.
Oh, that's 10.
Alright. So you find a set of goggles.
Okay.
They're just nice goggles.
Cool.
You get the feeling that the way the cushioning is around the eyes, that they'd be like really good at keeping smoke and other things out of your eyes. So they're really good at protecting those with sensitive eyes.
Cool.
Yeah, there's like some burned up beanbag chairs from the beanbag shop. And a bunch of broken glass from the
glass blow.
glass blowers. Three
If
brothers.
Yeah.
If we go to like the town's edge, like going south, do we see any
Like a trail
like
of
not like a travel, but yeah, like
desecrated land.
any like signs that whatever did this moved that way?
You don't see any signs of like burning hellish footsteps leading.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
or things
well.
like that. No true clearly this thing went this way.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
nothing of like that.
Okay.
So, Reverence, we brought you right here, man. This is what we knew how to do. Now,
Your next move will bring me closer to my target.
all right. What if my next move is to ask you to pray for your god to your god?
This is an appropriate place to do that with all the death.
All right, cool. I will start digging some graves out for these people here
You make your way back
outside of town. Maybe over on that hill.
to the group.
How is the old Smith homestead? Because that was outside of town a little bit, up on the hill, and it was already burnt down.
Fact.
It's the same amount of burnt down as it was before.
Alright, so it's like the one standing tree where we were gonna make a memorial for Wave's parents.
It's like a little scorched, but it's still kind of there.
Alright, so I will
Living.
dig graves for the 4 bodies that are in the town.
Okay.
Up by the tree.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple skeletons and assorted
Yeah,
remains
so
that weren't
whatever, I'll just dig as many individual graves as there are.
While
people.
he's doing that, I'll do funeral rites.
You can make me a percentile roll, sure.
4%.
What would you have asked Kellenvor for?
Kill him.
I would have
Oh,
asked him
Kellenvor.
to guide me to the next step that will lead me to my target.
Oh, that's tricky. 'Cause I gotta figure out what the next step is that will take you there.
Or point me in the direction of my target.
You take one step.
Right? Like,
Kellenvor's
not an asshole.
He's feeling sassy today.
He used to,
no Tad Cooper, okay.
he used to be a human. He knows what's up.
Take one step to the right, and then it's just there. It's like,
He was invisible, you bumped into him.
Thanks.
it was wave the whole time.
That is a fan theory. That it's Wave the whole time. That your target is actually Wave. See, Pat and I have been working on this since day one.
Mm-hmm.
That he was this evil thing, and he's just that good of an actor. Straight man, he's been playing it this whole time.
He's been playing stoned.
Yeah, he's been good. All right.
Never.
Yeah. So your general direction that you are pointed in is southeast from your current from your current location.
Oh, okay.
So like that way.
Somewhere that way.
Yeah.
We gotta go to Ben!
Oh man,
What's the matter?
Hank's gonna be dead.
We don't know that.
You do.
Maybe he survived.
Brick kinda has it.
So anyway,
Oh, he's so
I'll get you
sad.
more info when I think about what the next stepping stone to get you to where you actually want to go is.
Fair.
Because if you're just like, I want to know where it is, I'd be like, all right, here it is. But now I got to get you the in between.
Hey man.
Yeah.
The journey is what matters.
Is it?
Yeah,
Can I pray to the Trinity?
sure.
I'm gonna pray to Mortis.
Religion check.
Oh,
I'm
crap.
pretty Mortis.
Do it.
12.
13.
13.
Got a feeling about this.
Do the monks have a gun?
There's the
Like, is that a
religious
thing?
sect of the monks.
No.
Remember, there's the ones who
Like
seek
rogue
knowledge,
Right.
the ones who seek art, the ones who
Like-
seek secrets
Yeah.
and things kept in shadow, and the ones who seek faith.
Yeah.
So, like, you were in your first kind of, for game mechanics, for your first 3 levels, basically, you do a small stint with each group to figure out what
You
is, what is for you when your time to choose is. So you do have, like, base religion training and understanding of the gods, but it's from a very, because they don't want to influence you one way or
Yeah,
another, so it's from a very, like, like
academic.
the Bible is literature kind of a way of thinking
Yeah.
of things. So, you know, to let you make your own decision, and if you choose to focus more on faith, then that's up to you. So you know about the gods and you know that kind of thing. So if you choose to worship a god, that's your prerogative.
Okay. Curious.
So you're not getting much, but you kind of, your attention is sort of drawn to the eastern side of town.
I'll go there.
Make your way over there. Make me a perception check at advantage.
Ooh.
20 not natural.
So there's some. So you see the remnants of. Where is he? What's his name? Captain Fenwick's house.
I'm not very
Where
strong,
he
so I
had
don't get
lived.
a lot done. But
And
I'll try.
with his friend
That's what it's about.
Clifton Drake, who had lived there, Oz's favorite people.
He does.
Why?
Because he does.
So strange. The observatory, gone. There's like not like it wasn't even here.
Strange.
Yes.
Not like it wasn't even here.
The old guy who lived here that was friends with who was it, Oz? Did he come with us when we left? Okay.
He went north.
Oh yeah, he didn't.
He
come
went
in.
to Brickett's.
Well, he came with us out of town.
Yeah.
And then
Okay. I didn't remember if they decided to stay.
But
with
you guys
us.
didn't check on him because no one cared.
Yeah.
I didn't know him.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Yeah,
he is.
you
I
didn't
don't know
care.
about him.
Thank you.
I'm gonna investigate the rubble of that place.
There's no rubble.
Oh,
It's
not
just-
the observatory, but you said the other.
Oh,
place.
Captain
Yeah.
Wallington's there, or Captain Clifton Drake's? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Make me an investigation check.
22. No, 23 actually.
Yeah, there's like I mean, everything is pretty much destroyed. And you know, people had a minimal amount of time to pack stuff up and leave. There's really not much. You know, there's like a like a pauldron that didn't get grabbed in the midst that's there. Kind of dinged up and it's covered in soot.
Alright, I'll leave.
Okay, you come back. Rick's doing graves. You're asked for guidance. What's Brina been doing?
Helping Rick.
There,
Takuber's not helping though, and he's a dick.
Fair. You come back to see these two digging graves. And
Oh,
him-
no.
He's not
Performing
helping dig
funeral
graves for poor dead people.
He is a animal.
Yeah.
That's free food to him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just sitting there nomming on dead bodies.
No, he's not doing that.
But he wants to.
But he could.
Good.
But he's not gonna. Instead, he is just gonna like settle down on I'm just whatever grave you're digging. He's just gonna settle down like next to the dirt
Just
pile.
like chill. Yeah. Alright.
You return to the group.
Lay down.
I'll tell you guys what
South. Shit.
that way.
Southeast?
Fuck.
Is that where we're supposed to take
Alright.
the
Well,
hills
that's.
to? Well, not again. I didn't go through the first time. I lied.
Well, that's through the harsh hills towards the Erdium Conclave. We saved a town there from what were those
Are
fucking
there
boulettes?
down by the coast, like by the water? Are there any ships that managed to survive? I doubt it, but it's
No.
worth a shot.
There was one ship, and it left. There's actually two ships. One got stolen, and one left.
They stole our stolen ship. Bastards.
It was a found ship. It wasn't a stolen ship. As a thief, Oz knows the difference, and it's a big difference.
Okay.
Just like that money in the abandoned boathouse. That wasn't stolen money.
It
It was
was
found
found.
money. People abandoned it. That makes it okay to take.
I disagree.
What do you mean?
If somebody's running away from a dragon,
Yeah.
that's less abandoned than like if somebody was just left and never came back.
I don't understand the difference.
You're not even here. Who are you having
Plus,
this
Sean
conversation
is
with?
talking to Jake.
Oh, well, I am in character right now.
Yeah, well, I'm not, because I'm not doing the voice.
You kind of were.
Well, and
No,
also the
before.
people of British
Well, I wasn't
said
doing-
were still there. We
I wasn't
just didn't
doing-
see them
Hey,
immediately.
leave it. Check this.
I was
Like
doing Oz.
that'd be like, oh, no one's around. Perhaps this pie on the window is just a found
That would be
pie.
like,
it's not stolen.
I went to Rick's house. I didn't actually see them.
That's exactly it. If
Yeah.
you don't see the people, then they abandon the pie, and that's a free pie.
So I didn't steal Rick's diary. I found it. And I got to keep it because there was no
It was
one around
abandoned
to
in his house.
It was abandoned in
It
his
was abandoned in
house.
his house. Yeah, he abandoned it. That's not yours.
He did.
He actually
He
actually
abandoned his
disbanded
That's
house.
not his.
That is a
anymore.
found item. I agree.
Fact.
Okay, so we agree. Oz was right.
So you want to get
Let's
mad?
keep going, guys.
Oz was wrong. Not nice in this situation. He
What do you
stole
mean?
from people who could probably really use that money.
Yeah, but he thought they were all dead.
He didn't even check.
If he found out that the people were still
Let's
alive,
just
would he
say-
give it
let's
back?
just say-
Of course, if you guys weren't such a dick to Oz and he had made it to like the thing, he would have instantly given back the money. Like, holy shit, you guys need this. He's not a psychopath. He just found money, so he wanted it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just
Interesting.
technically theft.
I again agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
I thought the whole town was dead via Black Dragon. So that's Oz's money.
It is.
All right. So moving on.
We're still salty about it.
Yes, but we're moving on because I'm sure the internet is sick of hearing us argue about it.
This is Oz.
With
yeah,
gold
so you
coins.
Why are
guys-
you
Gold
clapping
coins.
so weird?
Just throwing gold coins at dudes.
Dude, specifically.
Yeah.
So,
Go over
As we
here.
discovered.
Yeah.
so you guys are just digging graves and you're doing final rites and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh wait, we're not musical.
No,
that's right.
Bum.
So you guys,
A-R-M-P out to the T. Who's that you smell? No, that's Rick. It's funny every time.
all right.
Good
So
stuff.
you guys,
Good
we finished digging all the graves.
All right. What'd you find?
Yeah, it's fun.
Nothing.
Nothing.
The observatory was gone.
Gone?
Gone.
Like how?
Like gone.
Was there rubble?
Everything's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was never there.
Ah.
So it's
Wasn't that
not
a
like the
wizard?
remains
That was
of
a
it.
wizard's observatory.
Yo!
I bet he just
Popped
bounced
out.
out magic
Yep.
like.
Probably.
Can people do that?
They
What?
teleport
like a house.
buildings.
If it's a magic house, yeah.
Interesting.
Could like a really strong wizard teleport it if it wasn't?
Magic.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Alright. Teleportation.
Maybe I'll take
circle
up this magic stuff at some
underneath
point.
the house.
Okay.
Alright, so where do we go now then?
Now we take the bodies, put them in the graves.
Well, I'm saying after this, like when
pour
we're done
one out
there.
for them.
Pour one out for the homies.
Yeah. They're not my homie.
Yeah, but they
It's
still
proper
deserve it.
dwarven, right? Pour one out for them. And then we're gonna head southeast. The only thing to do.
You've got head southeast, and you kind of get like as this is imparted on you, you get sort of the like a flash of images, and basically what you are able to discern, kind of based on just the landmarks and a little bit that you're able to get, is a southeastern direction. Let me get my laser pointer here. And it's you kind of get the idea of like the Challenge River, which is right about over here-ish.
Okay.
Shit.
Fuck.
So far.
I will tell you guys that.
Oh,
Traveled so much.
That's a long way away.
shit. Yeah, it is.
And you know, like it's like when it's southeast, but it's like
Way southeast.
not like
Not
just
like Concord.
Yeah, not like Concord.
That's good. Like Concord.
Well, let's
Did you
finish
get
up
any sense
here.
of how it got there?
Yeah.
I got. I told you everything I got. That's it.
All right.
So it looks like we should check out Kingsdale, Bin.
Gabrielle.
Terror Dog Tavern.
Naruto.
Tortel maybe. It's a little inland.
It is.
But if we're going in that direction.
If we're going that direction.
Well, you guys
Shit.
don't have a boat or anything, so right now you're all on foot.
Well, we're gonna get a boat.
Oh,
How?
We're gonna walk through the harsh hills
Okay.
down to the Erdian Conclave.
Wow.
We're gonna go to Concord, and then we are going to
Get
cash
shit
in
from there.
some favors from those guys.
You guys got favors with them?
Yeah, we're well liked in Concord.
Huh.
You two specifically? Or?
Yes, us two specifically.
Yeah, we are the.
And you will be if you're with us and cool. Which you both are, so they don't see any problems. Not like that.
I'm keeping it in.
Alright. The great thing about this armor is that you can't hug me. It's how I keep people distant emotionally. Yep, so then we'll head to the Erdian Conclave, we'll catch a boat south.
You realize you said that out loud, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
See, the funny part is, had Brina met him earlier, she would have been able to hug him
Yeah.
before he hit level 3.
But no.
The only part of you I can reach is just like stroking the eyebrow / beard hair. Being like,
Hey, stop that.
I'm not actually doing it.
Okay, I'm just letting you know, don't do it. Head to the Erdian Conclave, catch a boat south down to Westwick, then we can either catch a boat further.
To Virelia?
I was saying.
Virelia?
skip straight to the Court Citadel where the
okay, just go all the way around.
Dragonborn are, because they would seem like a useful kind of people who might care about dealing with this issue. And there's the whole. Really, it's just. I feel like it's just a big city that we're gonna end up getting stuck in.
The place, like that he was sent to around here, is it just that section of it, or is it this whole bit, like from here up?
Well, he knows like the river area, which is this river.
Okay.
So it could be there. It could be, that's southeast. So it's there. It could be on that side of it. It could be further over. Gods don't give you the direct.
Yeah. So just like all the places over in this area, we should probably.
Unless you were like, hey, where do I need to be?
Where specifically do I need to be next time?
Oh, by the way, we did have a question
important.
on YouTube. It said,
Yes.
what has been the craziest thing to happen in one of your many sessions?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh!
The whole time?
I don't know. In one
Bob
of your
Ross
many
and the
sessions.
Kraken?
Yeah, I was gonna probably
The
say Bob
Kraken.
Ross.
Bob Ross?
Bob Ross being God.
Yeah,
Basically.
Yeah.
meeting God was nice.
Fighting a Kraken on land.
Land Kraken.
Land Kraken?
That was a good one.
In any of the games, we've had some.
Let's stick with this game. How
This
about that?
specific game?
We'll stick with this one for now.
I think the craziest thing that happened in this game was Oz leaving. Just being like,
That
no,
was
fuck
crazy.
it.
Yeah, he just
It was a
kinda bounced
plot
on us.
twist.
No.
It was a major plot twist.
How about that one day we spent in the Underdark where we just got fucked up?
And then said hard no.
You know what? Actually, this place
This is a
sucks.
terrible idea. Let's not do this.
Whatever. No one should ever go here.
Get out of here.
Or maybe
Never mind.
the time that Pat got both of his towns destroyed.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah, that's probably.
Now that you say it
But
out loud.
here's the thing: is it really crazy? I mean, it's Pat.
Or how about the mayor who got both of his legs bit off? That was pretty crazy.
Oh, I'm
That's
still,
nothing crazy.
I'm
Mayor
still
McWorm.
a little
Mayor.
disappointed that Oz didn't get to assassinate.
Yeah, it would have been nice. Yeah, everybody's fingernails fell off.
That was pretty.
That was pretty
That was
crazy.
crazy. You.
Cool.
Just some highlights.
Let's go to the Concord then.
That sounds like the next big step.
You know what? I'm gonna go over. I want to investigate the fire shit that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up with this?
Magic fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is this fire magic?
Wait.
Did the like the
What do your magic eyes see?
earth crack?
Or kind of
Is there a fissure? Underworld.
Well, it's a sea town. There's probably some fisher.
2. That makes it 10.
It's definitely fire. It's absolutely fire.
Definitely fire.
It's hot.
Fire.
So it's not
It's
like
normal
a
colored.
It's not like
a continual flame
Yeah.
spell or something like that. It seems like persistent magical fire.
Oh, we killed an ancient black dragon. Fucked it up.
That was pretty crazy.
we did okay.
I
Getting
did
thrown through the
fine.
air.
I'm happy with my performance.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything else you two look around and look at magic fire? Hard to. You've never seen anything like it, but
Okay.
you've never seen anything not like it. So this could be a thing that people could just do.
Ah, shit. I hate when things are magic and I just have no idea.
Would you like to look around?
Dispel magic.
Interesting.
Oh, shit.
Huh.
There's that.
Anything else you guys want to check out, investigate, or otherwise while you're still here in Gowager? You guys didn't explore all of it. I mean, Wade did, but I just figured I'd throw it out there if there's anything you guys
I'm
want to see.
assuming
Well, we-
because of all the destruction, there's nothing useful that we would find to like get us through the harsh hills. That would be handy.
I mean, like food.
General supplies.
General supplies, not just food, but like
I mean, you found a couple of things. You found a pauldron, a set of wind chimes.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say like
Pair of
before,
really nice
before we,
goggles.
Really nice guy.
yeah, before we head out, we could do like a quick scan of some of the area of some of the
Sure.
buildings and shops and stuff like that
Sure,
to see
we'll
if there's
all
anything.
go together, take a stroll through town,
How
and
many
do a little
pillars of
sketch.
fire are there?
13, not 12.
I'm not gonna spend a whole day doing that. Because I could just pew pew. Wait an hour. Pew pew. Wait an hour.
Cousin it by the end of this.
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
Say and see if we can find anything worth taking with us.
Okay.
Or just things that we like and we want.
Right,
Make me
unusual.
investigation check.
Yeah.
Ha! 21.
Natural 20.
14.
Ha!
11.
What is it, investigation? 24.
Did you say Pat?
11.
11 strong?
14.
Gotcha. Yes, you guys look around. Unfortunately, things are pretty rough here. You guys kind of see everything that Wave had mentioned. You see, the wizard's observatory that was here is just gone.
Mm.
It's basically like it was just removed from the landscape.
Oh, he just magicked away.
It seems like, yeah.
Ha! Good for him.
Um,
What was his name? I think to myself.
Cornelius.
Ah, good old Cornelius. He was high all the time.
Sure.
He was high all the time.
Okay.
Because Wave went to try to talk to him, and he was just like, "Nah, man.
I just want to look at the stars.
Look at the clouds. Look at the funny shapes the clouds make."
Clouds bursting.
Alright.
So we don't see anything.
There's like one bowl that you can find amidst the rubble that managed to survive. Not made out of glass. It's made out of like ceramic stuff. Yeah, bowl.
Like a bowl?
Like a bowl.
Or a bowl.
No, like a bowl.
Like a bowl. Oh.
One of them managed to survive under like a rafter fell. It's like underneath
Who
it.
finds it?
You with your 24.
I give it. A piece of home.
How do you even know what that is?
I don't, but I found it in his town, so I figured he should have it.
Yeah.
Go over to the eternal flame.
You're gonna smoke out of the fiery flames
Oh,
of
it's like a
hell?
Yeah.
I know what a pipe is.
Is there even anything in the bowl?
No, it's the fucking bowl, but alright, hang on. Yeah, it's just packed and was just hanging out underneath the rafter.
Some guy like he's fine.
Where he's like, yeah, I'm about to leave this town, but first I'm about to pack this dank motherfucker. Oh god, I waited too long.
Let me hide it under this thing.
Keep
Come
it
back
secret.
for you.
Keep it safe.
You take 6 points of fire damage as you inhale flames through a bowl from a hellfire on this. Did you miss that?
No, I got it.
Alright, yeah.
I was there.
Should I-
Oh. Okay.
All right. Well,
Gotta have
what time of day is it right now? Because we've been here a while.
Yeah, it's probably like 2 o'clock. Afternoon, maybe a little later. Actually, probably a little later than that.
Well,
You
Like
guys
4
want to
o'clock.
start heading out of town
Yeah.
and set up camp?
I'd
Like,
like to
reasonable
get
distance away?
some distance.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to like stay here when it's dark.
Alright, last.
bury the bowl.
What you guys have done this before, right? Traveled this path.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell us can you give us an idea of what to expect, what to look out for?
Not a lot of water, but that's okay as we it's very difficult terrain to move through, although I'll have a much easier time now that I can walk up walls and shit.
Fair.
A lot of monsters which kind of hide in the landscape are attacked from above.
So always be kind of alert for stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of things that like to attack at nighttime. Last time we went through the harsh hills, we lost half of our.
Oh,
And this is still your preferred route?
It's literally I mean, we would have to walk all the way back to Brookin's homestead and then catch a boat if they had one, which they might now that there's not a dragon to deal with. But I mean, if you're talking about getting through,
basically we would have to reverse our entire journey
it
this
takes-
far
yeah.
to take a boat.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's no boats here. There's
Or a
wreckage.
whole
Obviously,
backup
there's a
Nelson.
whole cavalcade of wrecked ships.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have I don't think you have means to
I can only fix the brass one.
bring it up. Wave, just hook it up with some some cables and
Let's
let's.
say I have a 20 strength and underwater, maybe I can pick up some wrecked ships and start bringing them ashore
You can try.
And then what?
and build a boat.
None of us are ship builders.
Well,
We can build a raft.
Mending.
I repaired a boat
You know.
Find enough glass.
with a guy who knew how to do it.
No. Blow
Okay.
a glass.
I have guidance.
That would not. That's a terrible
Okay.
idea.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Just looking at
I don't
my
have
skill set
any.
and trying to come up with ideas,
plan.
guys.
The only other thing is like we could string together some of this wreckage, maybe make a decent raft, and
Just to get around the hills.
just go around for a little bit. There's a
Coast.
town right on the northern end
Well,
of the coastline of the
can we
Iridian
go around
Conclave. I don't remember what it's called.
Instead of going straight through the hills, could we go around the coast?
That'd be pretty rough. That's like rough.
Yeah, it's
Oh, is it worse?
it's like
Would it be worse?
rock and then ocean.
That'd be worse.
Rough.
Potentially.
Okay.
I would like to clarify that usually when I repeat one of your ideas, it's because I'm in disbelief that that's actually your idea. This particular question was just I was curious.
Yeah, no, this is what makes sense to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Then let's do that.
And it's not cheese based, so I feel like you can take that to the bank.
Not the kitchen.
But okay.
Okay.
Right. Well, let's go then.
Yeah, I'd like to get as much distance from
Yeah.
this place before we can as we can.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are gonna make your way into the hills. Is what it sounds like.
Into the harsh hill.
We're gonna run through the hills.
Last chance. Anything in Gowager before you leave. I don't know if you have anything you want to do. You're burying the bowl. Is that what I heard? Okay.
Did we bury the body? No, the
You left that guy.
The main big body.
Yeah, he
on
was
the big
cut
cross?
free. That was about it.
Oh, I figured we were getting.
I didn't know.
That's what I was asking.
Like
Yeah.
all the bodies.
Would that
Yeah,
be one of the ones that you buried?
I believe so. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't
That
see
was
why we
just
wouldn't.
out of curiosity.
Yeah.
So the other 3 bodies were buried. A couple of the loose remains and things, and then you're also burying this whatever this
Yeah,
is.
this corpse.
Cool. Okay.
Before we go, Wave, bring up the sarcophagus.
You were able to lift the lid. You could try.
Sure.
Maybe if there's some kind of inscription,
Hmm.
we may be able to
Got a clue.
get a better idea of what we're dealing with.
How are you gonna bring it up?
Strength.
No,
Like, describe
you
how
just
you're
gonna,
getting
like-
it out.
try to lift it up and like swim like awkwardly. Are you gonna lash it with ropes or
And
something?
try to pull
Try to. What's your plan?
so that slices through, not so that the flat end is
So
left
I
behind.
get a marlin. No. Yeah, it's just a rope and
Guess your plan is to just.
strength.
Yeah, you're gonna try to lift it up and I guess put rope underneath it and just.
My water genasi swimming ability.
So just swimming.
So just
Just
swimming.
swimming.
Once I got it
Oh.
to myself.
It's a shame that he left before I came up with this great idea that once he got it out of the ship, he could just create a pillar of ice underneath it and that would make it float to the surface and then he could just push it.
Oh, he's underwater.
But he left already. He just
Oh.
does stuff.
Why is he like that?
He's always
Yes.
been like this. I think it's because everyone he loved died. Like his parents died, and then all of his friends tried to murder him, and then he met new friends, and then they went on a mission together, and on their first mission, all of his friends died, except for one who hung out for a while and then ditched us with another tiefling. Just like in the middle of the woods one night, and they were like, "Oh, hey, by the way, fuck you guys." They didn't even wake us up. It was their watch, and they were like hanging out, chatting. They were cool. Everybody was buddy, and then all of a sudden they just fucking leave,
Oh wow.
and it just like if okay, if you want to leave, cool. I understand. Wake me up. Just wake me up.
Want someone now?
What
When
kind
September-
of tieflings were they?
One was on fire a lot, like a hot tiefling, and then the other one was cold sometimes, doing cold tiefling shit. I don't know. You're another kind.
Fuck.
What do you mean by kinds of tiefling?
There are multiple.
Alright, give me some. Because they can all do like tiefling. You can do tiefling magic, right? That's how that works.
That's like me saying you can do dwarf smithing, right?
Yeah, I can.
It's just smithing. It's not different because you're.
I can do
dwarf.
monk punching.
Thank you. That's
Yes,
not what
yes.
we're talking about.
But because I was
Interesting.
raised as a dwarf in dwarven culture, I know more about stone.
that wasn't what I said.
Okay,
though.
alright. But don't tieflings have innate magical ability?
Yes.
Okay,
but it
different
varies.
times. Okay, yeah, so one of them could cast a healing spell,
Oh.
and
What's that phase
And you said the other one was cold.
yeah, doing cold shit like
She's as cold as ice.
I don't know, like a cold fucking thing. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know magic.
Oh.
Why?
Why?
You said a thing.
The one that could do healing. What's called a Saronite.
Okay.
They are at war with the rest of the tieflings.
All of the rest of them,
Kind of.
like you.
I'm an exception.
Okay, you're not into that war.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
So that might have been a kidnapping or an execution.
Oh.
If
This
they
took a very
vanished
dark turn.
on their shift and they were, even if one of them didn't know it, the other one might have. This tiefling war, it's something you're born into whether you like it or not.
Damn.
Whether you know about it or not. So if one of them was raised amongst tiefling, the other one wasn't. That matter.
Right.
They're still at war.
Do you know if they were both raised among tiefling? Would they have been
I
aware of this
honestly,
war?
one of them I just don't know anything about outside of the fact that she was very blasé about everything. Except she came up with good ideas regularly. And the other one caught things on fire fucking constantly. And I don't think, based on her manners, that she had parents.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah,
Interesting.
that might have been bad.
Ah.
So I don't think, on the plus side, I don't think they both abandoned you in the middle of the
One
night.
of them abandoned me in the middle of the night, and the other one got abandoned
Potentially.
by me,
I would
which
say-
makes me feel kind of shitty.
They might have been enemies whether they knew it or not.
Ooh.
I looked around. I didn't just like walk out. Like I fucking looked. I gave the place as thorough a search as I could to like try and find tracks and stuff, but what did they fight about?
It's a long story.
Okay, maybe later.
Can I show up at the sarcophagus?
Sure.
Putting it back in.
Oh.
He kind of comes up and he's at the coast, starting to gain weight to it now as it's hit the ground. As you're pulling it, it's heavy.
I'll help.
You guys help and you're able to your combined strength haul this thing onto the shore.
Alright, is there room?
It is beset with runes all over this thing.
Oh, are they runes I recognize?
You can make me an Arcana check. There are definitely runes that you recognize.
Is everybody making it?
Can I recognize any of them?
Would I recognize any of them?
You can.
No, I don't.
Fair. You're like, that one kind of looks like. You look at it like this way and you squint your eyes a little bit.
No,
it sort of looks
no,
like
I
Dwarvish.
can't.
Ah,
I recognize absolutely none of these things. They're some cool marks.
I used a luck.
Fair.
Ooh, I could use a luck.
13.
Good.
I'm gonna use a luck.
Did you give him?
Oh, 16.
17.
Yeah, between the two of you, you can tell that these are definitely. So it's strange, right? It's covered in runes, and the runes seem to cover a multitude of languages, right? So that's kind of where you You lose it in spots because you don't speak every language, but you kind of get some, and they all are. I mean, they're arcane runes, so there's like a degree to kind of like, like if you can read Spanish or French, and you can kind of see one of the other ones, you can kind of parse out what it's saying. Some words are different things, but as you're reading through it with your combined land and talking it over, it is mostly, it seems like it's designed for some form of entrapment. Right, like this was designed to trap something inside and contain it, seemingly indefinitely. And as you guys go through it together, I will let one of you make a Arcana check with advantage. I'll let you choose who you want to have make it.
Arcana.
1.
Oh, me too.
I'm gonna say you because you have 2 more luckies to burn.
That's true. With advantage, right?
Yeah.
How does luck work when I have advantage?
You
Like, if I
choose, you
re-roll-
roll it,
Well,
and
and I re-roll one of them. I roll the lower one? Well, I mean, do I have to tell you what it is, or do I pick to do lucky
You can
beforehand?
re-roll the lower one if you want. That's fine.
Reroll the lower
Yeah. That's lower. So 13.
Plus 14. Yeah,
14.
so it's...
I still have more luck. Let's try again.
Why not?
Yeah.
We're about to leave.
Wait, if I re-roll this, it gets rid of it completely? Or no?
But
Do I just take my highest score out of everything?
they're looking at the sarcophagus that we've
Yeah.
pulled up from
So
the boat.
that's a 14. Yeah, 14 is the highest.
Something is weird about, like, it clearly reads as a sort of entrapment thing.
just out of curiosity.
No.
It's definitely something to do with entrapment. But there seems like there's some of the runes clearly seem like this is all kind of stamped and carved into the brass of the sarcophagus, but it seems like some of them were altered and shifted, but you're not able to discern, at least with this checking through it at the moment, what that alteration was or what it did. But something is definitely changed and shifted on this.
Okay. Do any of you have parchment or something to write with?
I do.
Scroll paper.
All right. Why don't we take etchings
Yeah.
of the runes?
Smart. Of where
Okay.
the weird areas look.
Yeah.
Or the whole thing.
I would say the whole thing if we can fit it.
So let's just take paper and kind of puzzle it
Yeah.
together.
Then label the paper.
Yeah, like
And then turn
1,
that paper
2,
into
3,
a book.
4.
And then when we find someone more knowledgeable,
We can
arcane
ask them
arts,
about
we
it.
can ask.
Well, the Urdian Conclave would be a good place to
Start.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are going to take the time to do that before
Yeah.
you...
Yeah.
Since
Alright.
There's plenty of charcoal
and
around.
then we're gonna
Ooh.
tasteless.
loved it.
I will let you make one last Arcana check with advantage, as basically you've essentially re-looked at all of these as you've gone over and etched each one. You got one shot left.
Plus 3.
Natural 20.
Well, there you go.
So 24.
So apparently, it's sort of like when you're studying for a test, and like some people learn just by reading, but sometimes you can get better when you actually just rewrite your notes. Like it just sinks in more for you.
That was how I studied.
And yeah, it seems like the twists and the turns in the runes are basically, it is still designed to entrap, but the shifting and adjustments to it look like it's less, previously it was there to basically lock something in to keep it trapped forever. The new alterations are to basically do just that, but to also siphon energy from whatever is trapped inside to something else outside, as long as it remains trapped inside. So yeah, basically, original incantation based on, you're presuming on this, but basically is you put something in it and it's locked down and it's done forever. the new version is whatever's inside, as long as it remains inside, power can be drawn from it to something else.
Okay. Is there any kind of part of the etchings that designates a target for the energy? That even if I can't...
Yeah,
Recognize
it can be to an individual.
Okay.
This power can be siphoned from it.
Okay.
What the power is and what it does, you don't know, because you just don't know the nature of this, and stuff is lost in the translation.
Yeah.
But basically,
Money and shit.
yeah.
And... I feel like I had another question, but I lost it.
It was good.
It was going to help us.
Oh, think on it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Got the carpet.
Yeah.
Instead of just taking the etchings, just onto the lid.
On the whole sarcophagus.
That is
Yeah.
an excellent idea.
That's a great trick. You. I'm still gonna keep the etchings though.
Yeah. Yes, to your point, Chad, basically like an arcane
Just
battery,
a-
sort of.
Yeah.
Well, no.
So this is... I'm
It's
getting
the
nitpicky,
Matrix.
but
Yeah,
when you say, like,
basically.
it's to an individual, does it just say that, like, oh, this is going to someone, or does it
Haven't.
identify the someone?
We just don't know.
I just
we
don't. I just can't tell
what
who it is. Like, do I think with
We might have to
my
bring it to somebody
Arcana
else.
roll that we could, like, kind of, if we got someone who's crazy powerful magically, they would be able to, like, backtrace this power.
I don't know until we find someone like that.
Okay.
I will say, because you rolled a natural 20,
Mhm.
and everything has gone pretty well so far, and with Kellamvor's clearly on your side today, your 4% roll, that you can sort of just tell, sort of from the way, and you know this yourself to a degree, right? The way every caster has their own sort of flair, right? Their own spin, their own way they put a take on certain things.
Mhm.
The way you cast an Eldritch Blast is different than the way, Joe Schmo, Warlock, casts Eldritch Blast. Like, the look of it, the phrase that activates it, the spell itself looks different. So from what you know, you think that whatever was contained in here, the siphoning of whatever's being siphoned from it, you get two things. One, the thing that needs to, whatever was being siphoned, worked as long as the thing was contained within inside, but as long as there was energy to be absorbed.
Okay.
Right. So like if you put a pig in here,
Once pig's out of
pig's
juice.
out of juice, it's done.
Okay.
Two, it is going to Osler.
Okay. So that might have been why whatever crawled out of here, the guy who crawled out of here, why he had enough strength. Counterspell. I'm assuming you told me the whole story. Why he had the strength to counterspell your guiding bolt, but when they got to the surface, wasn't strong enough to defend themselves
Against us.
against, presumably. But how would letting? Oh yeah, once Ozzy would know, he would be drawn here.
Yeah, as soon as he was not getting that boost
That
of
boost
power.
anymore, yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, and then he probably just teleported.
Yeah.
Asshole.
'Cause I was gonna say, because this place got destroyed, from what you've told us, quickly.
Quickly, within the day.
Yeah.
So, not good.
All right. Wow.
Got the sarcophagus.
Yep.
It's good. That's good to have.
Let's get as far from here as we can.
What if we put something that had like negative energy in the
Inside.
sarcophagus?
That's something that we should.
We can drain like an energy
Do
stealing
we need the
back
bottom?
thing.
Did you drop the whole
Don't.
sarcophagus?
You got the whole
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was just the lid or
That's
not.
something we would have to go over with someone
Yeah.
much
Much-
more
All right, so
Intelligent.
powerful and intelligent.
let's try to find someone with that capabilities as we head southeast.
Yeah, if we're looking, I mean, maybe
We're
we
hitting
should
a lot of
stop
places.
in Morelia, then that might be
be the place. Big city like that. There.
What's the clower?
It is a arcane tower, magical tower. No one knows what is like the true layout because everyone who's ever been inside it says that it's different. Everyone, anything they've ever experienced inside. People have even said the same person who's gone in and gone back a second time, the entire layout,
It's
what they
different.
saw was different.
Interesting. But like nobody's in there. Like you just go in and it's
Someone built it.
The tower.
right. But like
And-
when all these people go into it,
No, there
in
are
their
things
house.
there. Like it's essentially people have toted that it is an extremely powerful magical like epicenter.
Interesting.
People go in to try and find treasure or to try and find magic or items or seek lost loved ones or to seek knowledge or whatever. It's supposed to be it's whether it is or it isn't, it's one of those things that where people are like, I heard if you go to you can get that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like the
one of
MacGuffin
those
for
things,
whatever
yeah.
you think you need it to be at the time.
Interesting.
And it supposedly, again, it alters and shifts, or at least nobody has the
Nobody
same
has it,
story
yeah.
twice.
Interesting. Okay.
So, potentially, that could be, I heard if you go there, you get the answer. There's a really powerful wizard there. I heard that too. I also heard, there's an entire room full
There
of
are a lot
taffy.
of different.
Like,
Taffy.
it might be.
If it's Laffy Taffy, like
I'm out. I like real taffy.
The Laffy Taffy.
Laughing
You might have heard it's full of saltwater taffy, and you might have heard it's full of Laffy Taffy, and they both might be true.
Depending on when you visit. Right?
The Tower of Requirement also.
Ah, interesting.
Maybe though, because it
We
could
don't know.
be just completely off.
Could be total. It could just be like an abandoned tower, and people are like, that sucks. I just walked inside. There was like a turned over table. I'm gonna tell a story. 'Cause it's more fun that way. Purple sand beaches. So that's a cool thing about it.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
weird. Yeah. So I think at this point, it's a good time
Yeah.
to end it. Party got some interesting information.
Yeah, definitely.
We are moving
Uh,
forward on our
And
quests.
we will be
is
back with
surprising for
Evil
us.
Game next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
it's
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm just gonna show up and be
Oh
like,
no.
what happened to Darren? I don't know. She got caught by the
30.
cops.
Shouldn't have done
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh man, all the anxiety. It'll be fun.
yes.
So
That'll be fun and full of anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, I make a new character. It's fine.
Like prom.
anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed this.
It was fun, but it was full of anxiety
It's
too.
fair.
And
I'm just like,
Well, we're different kind of people.
we'll see you next time.
Iron it.